uncharacteristically awake at the end of the session. So
No.
that helped.
Those are Ryan's three-way shirts.
Oh, unlike some people. Oh, last name session. Hey, man, I can mock you because I've been there. I've been that guy.
Been there, done that.
I was like, I've never conked up that early in a game. It's like,
Remember when you were young and you could play until 5 in the morning?
Oh God, that was so great.
we used to start Vampire at midnight on Fridays.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Late in the morning.
Of course, it's when we were like 20 years younger and
Yeah.
had more energy. And
Yeah.
You were existing on a steady diet of Coca-Cola and Twizzlers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So much for that.
Yeah. Your body wouldn't make you regret that entirely.
Yeah. Yeah. The sugar crash alone now will send you to bed.
Well, that's all there is for me.
Didn't like.
Well, I don't feel so good, so I'm gonna go lay down now.
7-Eleven or
Yeah.
This goes through my intestinal tract.
Didn't have any mini bills to pay, so you could call in sick with no worry.
That's right. Totally could.
Well, that's because you had a job that you
Now,
barely couldn't care less about.
car
I
payment.
think McDonald's will hold out without me.
Mhm.
no, but the Egg McMuffins have to be made by someone, damn it.
Well, that was another thing. Saturday nights, going out to the club in Chicago to like 4 or 5 in the morning,
Wouldn't leave the house until 9.
and then going to work at the record store the next day at 10.
Yeah.
Oh.
I drove up to Milwaukee to go see Rocky Horror Picture Show and didn't get back till about 5:30 in the morning, and I had to be at work at 9. That was fun. No sleep for 24 hours.
So you're the one for that song that I heard. It's called "This Is How We Do," and she mentions you go out to the club on Friday till Saturday morning. Leave your car there because you're too drunk to drive home. You go get your car on Tuesday. That
would have been quite a trip from where we are to where
Yeah.
Pearl and I used to go to.
Our car's in Wisconsin, still.
I hope Kevin doesn't mind I left it there.
I mean, that's when you're partying way too much at that point. What day is it? Oh, man, I don't know. They kind of blended together, so...
You're right in Milwaukee.
When's the last time you've been to work? Yeah, I don't even know if I still have that job now. I don't really remember. I think it's been a few days.
That's when having a 4 to 12 shift was good. Oh, it's midnight. I don't have to go to work till tomorrow at 4. Where should I go?
Where should I go?
Where do I go? What do I do?
Kind of sucks sleeping during the day, though, because your neighbors are...
And now, the answer to that question is obvious. I'm going home and going to bed.
Well, yeah.
I don't even go see midnight shows anymore. It's like,
Really? No, I go see
drive home.
My idea of excitement is a 10:30 a.m. matinee. Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo,
Then
guys,
you save $250.
I saved $250.
Yeah,
Have time
save
for
money.
lunch. I
Is it
get
better
lunch.
seat?
You don't have kids in the middle of the movie talking and crying.
Yes.
And then I can be home by what? 1:30, 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Take a nap.
When?
Hey, consider it this way: the amount of money you're saving is how much we paid to go to the late shows before.
Right?
It's true.
Mhm.
It is true. Yeah.
It's the last show playing.
Really? I'll go with that one. That's cheap.
I think the latest... Well, no, we just did the midnight show for
Yeah.
Star Wars. think that's
No,
the only
that
one
doesn't
we
count. It was Star Wars. It doesn't count.
That's a special case there.
Well, last time I did Midnight Show was for episode 1, so I'm not repeating that ever again.
I mean, shoot, this was almost a national holiday. It's absurd. Dodging the radio.
Well, and the Midnight Show started at 4 p.m.
Yeah, and dodging well-meaning but very excited friends.
Mhm.
I just saw it. I just saw it. Yeah. Shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Someone was driving
Stop
around.
talking now.
Someone was driving around in the Chicago area with Han Solo dies in the back of his truck.
Oh.
Did anybody slash that guy's tires? Anybody? Anybody?
Like the guy who works for Loomis, the armored courier that comes to pick up our deposits, is a big Star Wars fan, and leading up to the movie, he'd gotten kind of annoyed with them with people on Facebook or something, and started telling all of his Facebook friends that Han Solo died. Of course, not knowing that he actually did die in the movie. He hadn't seen it yet, but he's just running his mouth about how Han Solo dies and stuff. And so he's telling me he did this, and he hadn't seen the movie yet. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna feel real bad if he actually dies. And I'm like, no, you enjoyed that yourself, friend.
No.
And that's how it sounds like. Man, I feel real bad about what I did.
Yeah, people probably were beside themselves. They were mad. Yeah, that's messed up.
So, what was it you were reading earlier? They're planning on doing a remake of Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Too soon, dude? Too soon?
Oh. No. I like that the way it is.
I also read earlier today that they are planning to remake the Boris Karloff version of The Mummy, starring Tom Cruise.
Ah!
As the mummy?
Perfect role.
Probably not. I mean, if your mummy needs lifts in order to.
That's all CGI.
Yeah.
See.
You're awfully short to be a mummy.
Peter Boyle wore lifts in his shoes for Young Frankenstein, but that I can understand. But I'm thinking, are they going to keep him wrapped in bandages the whole movie? Because then I might go see it. But
He's just doing the voice work.
Okay.
Here's the thing that I find most.
Fire bad.
Here's the thing I find most annoying about Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise.
And weird and frankly, more than a bit self-righteous.
No.
His movies tend to be entertaining. It's one of those.
I'm sorry.
It's a cognitive dissonance problem for me. Like that one, Live, Die, Repeat. Mind you, that movie was entertaining, and I think for a whole bunch of reasons, not the least of which is the many ways in which he died in that movie.
I loved Bill Paxton as the drill sergeant, and that just his reactions to the things that were going on.
And the thing was that it sets up this dissonance for me. That while I don't want to see Tom Cruise, I find that when I finally watch the movie, I'm kind of like, oh, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Huh. And then my brain resets back into I don't like Tom Cruise mode again. And then when I see another one of his movies, I go, wow, that wasn't nearly as bad as I thought it was going to be. And then it resets again. It's sort of like that damn movie. Watch, like,
bad actor.
Repeat, watch, like, hate, repeat, like that. Yeah.
Sure.
So, I don't know. It's just me.
I think you're overthinking it.
No, I don't think he's overthinking it. I mean, he's not a terrible actor. He's actually pretty. I mean, I liked The Firm. I thought he was really good in The Firm, but
yeah, the same problem I have. I can hear it. Yeah, but
if I ever saw him on the street, I'd punch him in the face.
No, I wouldn't necessarily punch him in the face. He's just weird. I would be more like, no, you're good over there, bud. We're fine. Let's stay over there.
I'm sorry. I was thinking of Ben Affleck when I said if I saw him on the street, I'd punch him in the face.
Mine would be Michael Bay, I'd punch.
Oh, that one too.
I don't know if I
As long as
punched
you
anybody.
No,
CGI
you have
some
to
explosions
blow
into
him
that
up.
punch, he'll go for that. Yeah, you gotta CGI some explosions into that. He'll go for that then.
No, I don't know that I have to punch anybody. I've come to the conclusion that you don't really want to meet your favorite actors and singers and all of that. Most of them, you don't actually want to meet them.
Actually, I have.
Because then you realize, wow, you're a shitty human being. Or, wow, you are remarkably stupid, except for what you do really well. Or, wow, you're not nearly as impressive up close as I thought you'd be. Or, wow, you have some really interesting political ideas that I really wish you hadn't shared. Or, wow, you know.
Wow, that came out of your mouth? I'm shocked.
Me and my friend met John Cusack once at a party, and he was the biggest ass.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can believe that.
And then Say Anything came out, and I'm like, you know what? John Cusack is a really good actor because that's a character I like.
Damn shame somebody throwing away a perfectly good white boy like that.
Lane, I've been going to this high school for 7 years. Sorry, Ron. It's still my favorite John Cusack movie.
That's good because that's John Cusack's his favorite I read.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Figures. Well, I don't know. I got to meet my favorite band, and they were all actually pretty nice. So.
It's when it happens, it's
Yeah.
really nice. The problem is if it goes off the rails once, boy, that could put a bad taste in your mouth. You're like, you know what? I don't think I ever want to do this again. I'll just.
You know, I'm not the kind of person that stands there and screams and goes, oh my God, and freaks out and pulls a total fan freak out. They've already got enough of that. Usually I just shut up and, okay, all right, uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, so, hey, did we get a response back from our signal as we took off from that side of the planet?
Well, you haven't taken off yet. Successfully yet, anyway.
You tried, Mike. You tried.
I tried that. Yeah. So as we
Now
this
you
was
have
this, you guys had backed out of the meeting with the proctor here at the Pioneer Station there in the Cold Union, and had kind of you'd beaten your tactical retreat from that meeting and returned to the borrowed Arrowhead class courier, who I don't remember. You guys gave it a name. I didn't write it down. I don't remember what it is.
Devil's Flyer.
There it is. Gave it a name, and you fired up your beacon attempt to ping the Nor, and we're waiting for a response.
Or was it the Wings of Evil? I can't remember.
You guys ran through a number of different names before I remember that.
Not the Flaming Turtle. No. Though we are angry at this ship, we have determined that if we rain too much hate on it, it will start to hate us back.
It will kill us.
I thought it was
That's
The
floating.
ship is not smart enough to kill us.
You might be right.
Bourbon,
No.
not so loud.
Not so loud. Not so loud.
Gonna get the ship complication hated at this point. At this rate.
It may be a very
Obviously loved.
it may be a very wise ship, but not a very smart ship. So either one of those is bad.
So, yes, you guys gather around the console there, and you watch the status bar of your ping as it spreads throughout the cortex, and you watch, and you watch, and you watch, and you realize after a couple minutes that you haven't gotten a response, and it doesn't look like you are going to get a response because she would have heard you by now.
Okay. And okay.
Once we find these people.
Shoot them full of holes.
Yeah.
I say as I sharpen my sword.
that sound.
When we find these people,
Like, well, Captain sharpening the sword again. That's not good.
The third
So,
time this week.
yeah, I was gonna ask about that requisition for more equipment, but I'll wait till later.
that would probably be smart.
Um,
Because you should be working on trying to find my ship.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Bit of a mood.
So
Okay.
wait a minute. Technically, the captain's not the captain on this ship.
Oh shit!
Wow.
I'm gonna let you have that. Go.
I think what happens is I stop in mid sharpening and just look up.
Really?
I'm just saying. The other ship's yours. This one is.
Would you
This
like
is-
to apply for the position?
Nope.
Everybody else is
Yeah, 'cause I'm fairly sure this airlock works as well.
Would you like to command the ship? Yes. Well, you can't.
Well, you can. Yeah. That's a good one. Oh, yes. And we put the reply. Again, I love it.
all right.
All right.
So, what's our next move?
Are we on planet now?
You guys, the ship is still parked as far as I know there. But
Yeah, let's get this thing in the air. I'm a little nervous about staying in his parking garage.
Uh-huh. So we're flying. We're flying. We're flying.
Well,
Oh, God. Damn, he's bracing us.
Daryl, you certainly do give it your very best effort to follow the captain's orders. But when you go to activate your engines, the warnings come on across your piloting console that indicate that your ship has been landlocked.
Guess what? We're not going anywhere.
I go and I check my pistol.
Is that
You know-
sword sharp enough yet? Yeah.
I've spent a lot of time really fighting against my innate nature. You know, on the one hand, I am a healer. I can fix people. On the other hand, I have an overwhelming urge to blow big gaping holes through them from time to time as well, and I feel like I should just learn to embrace that.
Hold that thought.
I second the opinion.
So, Captain, how are we going to handle this? We're apparently guests of the, what are they called again? The cold Psycho.
Union.
The cold union. We are guests of the cold psycho MFN union. So,
What is the cold union?
I don't know. But I say a whole lot of Chinese curse words. I know that.
I'm gonna just out of the semblance of being kind, put a call into the I guess the dock patrol or dock controls.
All right.
Inquire why we're landlocked.
So you put in your call, and your call is promptly answered by the Pioneer Station Port controller. This is Pioneer Station Port Control. That's your business.
This is Captain Lee of the Devil's Flyer. there seems to be a mistake. We are landlocked for some reason, and we were told by your commanding officer to go invade, attack, whatever you want to call it. And I insert the name of the other
The
side of
Spartan
this.
Federation.
Spartan Federation. So, why in the hell are we landlocked?
Why?
We have no record of any of orders being signed to your ship, and Union policy is that no unaffiliated vessels leave without a mandatory security inspection.
I mute the comm clip, Captain. As much as this ship is not Pandora's Fury, I feel a touch, I don't know, possessive of the only ship we have. Wait, do they have a better ship out there we can steal? I look out the window.
Well, yeah, you look out the window because the port has a number of other ships in it. Of course, all of them have all of them are clearly flat or have the Cold Union logo on them, big red and black symbols. Indicates their allegiance. Yes, a number of them are better than the ship that you have. You look at one. You can see one of them that was clearly formerly in a previous life an Alliance patrol boat that has been repurposed.
All right, I turn and look at Captain and the rest of the crew. Hey, anybody up for stealing another ship? I mean, you know, something faster, stronger, with a bigger brain, more firepower, armored.
Yeah, these are all clearly armed. These ships have been.
And being people of this universe, does that seem something feasible? Or is this something that just would never work?
Well,
does it have a realm of possibility greater than 50%?
Do it.
I mean, you're reasonably unfamiliar with the level of military preparedness of the Cold Union, of course, but I mean, piracy is an issue. You've bumped into pirates earlier, and someone has stolen your ship. So clearly, this isn't the old days when the Alliance, kept control over the space lanes and piracy was at a minimum.
I will lean over to Dario's shoulder and point to the closest one out our window. Do you think you can fly that one?
With big honking cannons? Actually, I go over to Bourbon. Do you think you can disable their automatic systems that actually prevent us from stealing that? Do you think you can do that?
Yeah.
I look at that, Captain. Look at the certainty in this man's face. We can't fail.
I will unmute.
I hold up my medal that I wear all the time. I won this for doing something impossible.
I don't even know what that means. Because I was about to unmute the comms and what?
Oh god, that's hilarious. If you're under the plot point, Maximum, take a plot point for that. I love that.
I will look to the crew and tell them to prepare themselves to board another vessel. So get whatever you want here, ready to go.
I go and get my stuff. I sling my bandolier over and cover it
And
with my medical bag belt.
I unmute the comm. Well, okay, if a security inspection is necessary, do you mind giving us about 10 minutes before you come on board? Just for us to, I don't know,
Get all the illegal stuff.
hide her dirty clothes and stuff like that?
That is fine.
All right. I guess we'll leave the hatch open for you. Just head on in and start your inspection. We'll be around, but you have permission to search the ship and do what you need to do.
Acknowledge.
And I disconnect the call. You know what? I'm tempted to set a bomb actually that'll go off in 15 minutes.
Excellent idea. I like it. Mayhem and destruction. They need to be taught.
Pressure
They are dealing with.
Now, do we need to do it before they board or after?
No, definitely after. We want to
Okay.
make this unpleasant for them. So, here's what I'm thinking, Captain. I have this thought, right? So,
Mhm.
pardon? The locks. I don't know how long it takes you, but can you disconnect the locks from main computer mechanisms so that when the door is shut, that they're actually locked in?
Do you think their entire security force is going to get in the ship?
No, just a few. Is there any way we can get the whole security force in the ship? No, I don't think that's gonna happen. All right, well,
Yes,
that's.
I could, but
You can do it quick. Go for it.
All right, but otherwise, yeah, and we all just take our stuff, and I guess we still have to work out how we're gonna get on that other ship without making it look too obvious, like maybe we're stealing their ship.
Walk casual.
Walk casual. Alrighty, but we
With
can.
all our gear.
Um,
Only bring what you can live without. Can't live without.
all right.
I've got 2 suitcases on wheels.
Walking down. He's walking.
And my wet bar.
My set of matched luggage.
Hello Kitty all over it.
I paid good money for this back on Niska's station. I'm keeping it.
And with the jaunty little cap that goes with it.
I will buy you a new one.
And he is strutting down the concourse. Notice my new, and I have a carry-on.
And a Hawaiian print shirt.
And sunglasses. Yes, sunglasses.
Okay, Princess Vespa.
Big old hair dryer in one.
I don't look Jewish.
He doesn't. All right.
Alright, so
We disembark after a couple of little modifications.
alright, well let's have a dice roll for these modifications here. Character sheet. Well, why do we have all of the character sheets? I don't need her
Not
character
much,
sheet.
because it'll blow up on us.
That would be lock us into the ship. Oops.
Oh crap!
We're not going anywhere.
Sorry, we're stuck here.
Now, how quickly do you disengage that bomb you set? Now that we're locked in.
Don't worry, no one.
So, let's see, yeah, this is going to be mechanical security systems. So let's have intelligence and your fixed mechanical security systems. And you can use your head for numbers as well here.
16, 17. Sorry.
Wow.
So yeah, you were able to fiddle about with the the security systems and locking mechanisms here on the courier, and you've got it set up to where if you want to trap people on board this ship, you are totally capable of doing so, and it will be incredibly hard for them to undo what you've done in any kind of timely fashion.
keeps relocking every time I unlock it. Damn door. Um,
Stupid door.
um,
Beeping, I hear.
what's that beeping?
It's getting faster for some
Something
reason.
on the bridge talking. It's the
That was
computer.
yes, we had a fusion core. Yes, that's what you hear.
Take this access hatch to the left. There's a slight drop.
All right, so yeah, I guess as I disembark from the ship, I just kind of I just get my stuff and just kind of step off the ship. I'm just kind of hanging out, and I'm just kind of looking. What's the level of activity around the ship that we have our eye on?
Currently, it is low. There's you've got one guard kind of posted outside of the ship, and it looks like there is a maintenance team checking the outer hull to U-Berg, and it looks like just routine maintenance, not like they're doing any repairs or anything like that, but just the general upkeep that you have on a ship. Ship is important, especially one that's an aging Alliance patrol boat kind of a thing.
I like to spend some plot points to have a skiff with supplies nearby that we can use to distract them, like we're loading it.
Alrighty.
All right. I like the way that you think there. Very nice.
How many plot points would it be?
Give me 3 plot points for that, and you can have your supplies.
Okay. Hey guys, what about that skid over there that has the supplies on it?
So
Perfect.
maybe we can go over there and work off our stay by loading that ship over there with those supplies?
I think so.
Okay. Well, let me go over there and persuade that gentleman over there that that's actually something that actually makes perfectly good sense. I walk over, and I'm talking to the guard and the maintenance crew.
All right.
Right, just to let them know, hey, yeah, listen, we obviously have to stay here, and we're costing you guys money, and we're so sorry. So we're just gonna help out a little bit. Apparently, that stuff has to get on here for something. I don't know why, but they asked us to help out, so we decided we'd go ahead and do that. Since you guys are being so nice and all, hosting us and all for the time being. So we just wanted to make sure you guys knew what was going on, weren't freaked out or anything. We'll try to be quick and get it done so you guys can get back to what you're doing and not interrupting, okay? And I have persuasion.
Yeah, persuasion. So give me your intelligence and your persuasion there as you.
And I'm going to throw in a couple of plot points because I'm scared. Perfectly honest. Let's see, D2, D4, D6. I guess I'm throwing 3 in.
All right.
And let's see. Here we go. Please, oh please, oh please. Oh, that's not so bad.
It's over. What is it, 15 there? That's good. So you talk to them, and the guard is kind of taking it all in, and at first kind of looks, looks at you like why is this guy even talking to me? I don't what. But as you go on and you start to lay it on there, he kind of nods and kind of starts to go with it, and it's like fine, and just. And he looks over, and of course, it's clearly, Cold Union Marks like got their logo stamped and everything because they love to put their logo on things.
Mm-hmm.
Because logos
And and he's like, okay, just make it quick to get the ship loaded.
Okay. And this will, conveniently enough, give us an opportunity to make sure that there isn't another crew on that ship already.
Yeah, that would be embarrassing.
That would be terribly embarrassing. Hey, listen, can you all get into this airlock right here, or we're going to kill you? Only to, ironically, kill them anyway because, they're in an airlock.
Oops.
Whoopsie!
Didn't see that coming.
All right, so I grab something and walk it into the ship.
Yeah, he hits the button, and the gangway. I consult the deck plan here in the book. What is that at? Where do you come in? Ah, there it is. Ramp down to cargo hold. Is there midships? All right. So yeah, it's basically kind of just past. It's slightly forward of a midships on the underside of the patrol boat. The ramp opens up, and the guard is like, they let them the officer on duty is up there. Just let him know that you're loading, and should be fine.
Oh, okay. All right. So, head on in.
Yeah, so you guys are carrying the stuff up there and coming to a cargo hold that's not the biggest you've ever seen, but those measurements. That's like it's square, about 15 square, about 15 by 20, and as you start to load, you got a ramp that actually leads up into the ship as well. As you start to load, it takes a little bit, but you hear someone coming down the ramp, and the younger woman comes down, got her hair back in a ponytail. Uniform looks the same as all the other ones. Black tunic with a big red stripe down it. Comes down and like, what's all this then? It's got a name badge on. It says Davis on it.
Hi. Officer Davis. I read the name tag. Hey, yeah, apparently we're just working off first day. Because we weren't prepared for the slightly extended stay. That's all. So, where do you want this?
She kind of looks at it like, just leave it. Just for the forced move. See. She looks at it for a second, and she is like, just take it to the storage areas. The storage areas up on the mid deck.
Okay.
Looks like kind of reading the labels like, I have small arms. It must be for our next mission. We're gonna show show those Spartans what for.
Yeah. Kill those guys.
All right. Well, as I'm going to midship, I'm making a point to kind of look around. Do I see or hear anybody else on the ship?
You don't hear any noise. The ship itself is in a kind of a low power mode. It's not at full readiness. Kind of what you would expect for a ship that intended to be in port for a while, and it's not on active ready duty.
Okay. Can I see I can see where the bridge is, right?
Let's see. You can see where you would go to get to the bridge because the bridge is on because you've got the lower level where the cargo hold is, and there's a mid deck, and then there's an upper deck. Forward is where, in the nose is where the bridge is.
Okay. Oh well, there's no way this could not get
the Alliance patrol boat.
a former
Alliance patrol boat. Yeah, it's on what 126 and 127 of the core book.
Got it.
I suppose. Bet I could. Here, hold on a second. Let's see if I can scan this in so I can actually do like a screen share thing. Let's hold on for a second here while I talk to the equipment in my room.
Computer scan.
Okay. So basically, we're gonna have to stick a gun in this lady's face and then put her someplace nice and secure without comms. Actually, yeah, I think the sooner we get rid of her, the better. Okay.
Stick her in one of the storage lockers.
Yep.
Just kick her out when we launch off.
Well, we'll do that, but in the meantime, if she gets off the ship, she's gonna raise all kinds of a fuss, arguably for a good reason. So when I come back without box, I just like put the gun in her head. Hey, come with me.
See here.
I find a nice locker, stick her in it, lock it. After I make sure she has no weapons and no communications devices.
There you go, freshman.
Get in there! Slam!
Can we do the toilet thing real quick?
First I give her a swirly. Then I give her a wedgie. Then I shove her in a locker.
Wow.
That's just mean.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if that's gonna scan.
I see there are 2 airlocks on the upper.
I see there are 2.
We call those the death zone.
Scanning.
Why do you
Scanning.
hit us?
Scanning.
No, there's escape pods.
And it's scanning. Take your time, printer. Nothing to no one's waiting on it. Just keep.
We're not in a
keep on
hurry or anything.
What's
It's on the schedule.
What is your computer doing? What are you trying to make it?
It's hand drawing it. Actually.
And in there drawing it out for you.
No, there's a very large toucan that just flew out of the back of it to go get the actual image from its actual location on the other side of the planet, and it is returning with said image.
And it makes a smart comment.
Actually, how was it? The Flintstones? Brack, Bryce needs a picture of this particular ship. Brack. Like, thank you. Blah, 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 blah.
Hand chiseling it out on a stone tablet.
What are you doing? I'm scanning, Barb.
Oh, you know, Bryce, I'm looking at the image myself. I mean, for those of us who have the book.
Is there anyone else on the ship or just the...
Yeah, this thing's taking forever. Let me see if I can't cancel out. This is all being. Just stop trying to scan. I don't know why it's taking so long.
That's a pretty big ship.
Mhm.
Actually, I'll do a quick run through. I'm gonna be very tired because first place I check is the bridge.
Yeah, I'll
Yes,
go.
is it? Yeah.
I'll go with them to help them.
Story is apparently something has been lost on the ship. We'll call it something important, like armaments have been lost, and they have not commandeered. What's the word when you force people to serve in your military? Conscripted us to help find it because currently our ship we're just waiting around doing nothing. So that's the story. Stick with it.
Since we're here anyway.
Yeah. And
Sorry, everything kind of froze up on me there. What were we doing?
we have decided to go through and just do a quick, like super quick search right up to the bridge, and then just pop ahead in each room. And if you run into a person, tell them that we've been conscripted to hunt down a box of missing armaments or medical supplies. Medical supplies sounds less threatening. Yes, a box of missing medical supplies. And we're just helping because our ship has currently been landlocked, and we've been conscripted to help.
It's just inventory purposes.
Yeah.
That's all.
We're from the inventory counting company.
That's what we do.
Alright, so you guys are wandering through.
Not wandering.
Oh,
That's
not wandering.
Because we don't have time to wander.
You're moving with purpose.
We're moving with great purpose.
Moving with purpose.
We're walking, we're walking, we're walking.
We're walking, we're walking.
Basically, Bryce, we're saying.
Hey, have you seen a box of medical supplies? No? Okay. Stick your head in. Go in there.
We're just coming up with the best plan that requires the least amount of rolling.
Yep.
So whichever one that works out, yeah. Let's do it.
Alright, so you guys are moving with purpose through this ship. And you find, in terms of crew, the full crew not on board. You do find that there are. The crew complement of this ship is 16, looks like. You find that there are 3. Looks like they're non-commissioned personnel. On duty in the engine compartment.
And suddenly, as we're walking by the captain, she goes, we're like, oh crap. We gotta go.
We got her on the schedule, folks.
Oh, yes. Yes, we gotta go. How big is that explosion, I wonder?
It'll be pretty good sized. I mean,
next to the fusion reactor. Won't be small.
You trying to nuke the city?
No. We just want them distracted.
What?
We want them distracted, that's all.
Oh.
Very focused.
Okay, fine. It's in the bridge thing again.
Well, we do want to cause them a little bit of damage because they're making me blow up a ship.
You realize we have to strafe this whole hangar with guns. You know that, right?
Yeah, true.
Just say it. I'm the evilest doctor ever.
And I trust you.
Does that make you the most gullible captain ever?
Possibly.
No, I'm not evil. I'm violent. That's the difference. Not evil, just violent. All right. So, do we have trouble, containing these other 3 people?
Mike, why would we have any trouble? It goes perfectly. Nothing goes wrong. They voluntarily go with us.
Well, that's role play to the south. So yeah, you got 3 non-commissioned cold union personnel in engineering. They're and essentially it looks like they're much like the crew on the outside doing routine maintenance and just kind of upkeep, and while the ship is kind of in a low power mode, also making sure that it is if needed it can be kept into service in a hurry.
That's good. We like that.
And they kind of look, if you guys, I don't know, if you guys just come into engineering, they're looking up at you like, what?
Hey, medical supplies box about this big with radioactive isotopes in them for testing purposes. Have you seen it anywhere? We think maybe it got mixed in with the fuel rods.
They're kind of like, No, we haven't seen anything like that, and there's been no medical supplies.
You want to check?
Well,
You
yeah,
want,
we can have that mixed. We can have that mixed in with the fuel.
no, no, no. Okay, so yeah, I start preparing some syringes for unconsciousness.
I take out something that it's a medical thing, but I'm like, let me do some readings on it.
Yeah,
I look at them.
it take long. I'm just gonna do a.
The radiation's readings are really high on these three.
All right, so I'm like,
What? Everybody.
because I do have a Geiger counter. Oh no, wait, because Bourbon does have a Geiger counter. I don't have a Geiger counter. Bourbon has a Geiger counter.
I refuse to help you in your nefarious plot.
Just give me the Geiger counter.
Okay.
I'll make the noise when you do it.
Click, 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 click.
Actually, it will make the noise anyway because we're near the fusion reactor.
Oh, now I know.
Knowing's half the battle.
Yes.
Da-da.
Oh wow. Yeah. And
Yeah. So they're looking. It's like, wait, radioactive. You know what?
you've been exposed to something. They must be around here somewhere. Just check over there. In the meantime, you will need to be inoculated with 12 units of anti radiation exposure serum. That should work. Okay. All right.
Wait. We should run this. We should run this by the lieutenant. If there's something wrong with the ship, we might have to.
Yeah. Do you want to die? No.
No.
It's a
No.
damn injection.
What?
Shut up. Just I give him the injection. Give him the injection. Give him the injection.
The Furman method of treating monkey.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Don't worry. I'm actually a doctor. And that wasn't actually radiation.
Plays one on TV anyway.
Yes, when I play one on TV. Yes, I'm actually a doctor. And as they're passing out, that wasn't actually radiation serum.
See how to do with that here. So yeah, they're like, what? We should. I think there's kind of this realization because they feel themselves passing out.
Oh yes, we
There's
can away from the comm terminal.
Yeah, so there's kind of this moment of realization. And I go like,
Nighty night.
great.
Here, let me help you to the floor.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Put these guys in the airlock. Come in the airlock.
I had to drag him to the other stores.
I drag him up there.
All right. How many minutes do we have left, Captain?
I don't know, Mr. Game Master. 10
Actually,
minutes? 5?
Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna say it's closer to 5 at this point. Yeah, we're gonna call it. Yeah, we're gonna call it 5.5. Because you've moved things, you've looked through things, you've prepared syringes, we've bamboozled these people.
all right.
We need
Bourbon,
to get Daryl.
I think the engineering department's yours now, Bourbon. Do your magic, man.
Get the ship started going through prep and get Daryl to start in the cockpit.
This would
All
be
right.
an emergency startup, wouldn't it?
Yeah, this would most definitely be an emergency startup.
Oh boy.
Maybe we just jump to full burn from the hangar.
that would get their attention.
Hey,
Oh, then we went
then you got away from the Reavers and the pilot.
And you have
That's
no.
true. That would work. As long as we have a clear sight
Get that-
out, that's fine.
Get that huge expanding blowback right as your other ship explodes.
All right, what do I need to roll? Maintenance?
All right. Yeah. Give me intelligence and maintenance here as you
Head for numbers or no?
Yeah, you said for numbers.
I spend a point to reroll. Actually, 12 is good enough. That's a hard.
Yeah,
Never mind.
Sorry.
12,
Wrong
12
system.
is pretty good, and sadly, there's no re-rolling because that's
No re-rolling. Man.
That's the other game.
I know, I'm mixing all my games up.
All right, so you're there. Of course, it's different than, but it's different than Pandora, and it's different than the Arrowhead Courier. But once upon a time, you started to have some training on this kind of thing, so it takes a moment, but you start to get the hang of it. They haven't done too much in terms of modifications. They haven't customized it much. All right, so. Go to you, Daryl, as you start your emergency startup procedures as you sit down in the cockpit of this vessel, which is much larger than Pandora's Fury.
I'll need about 4 more arms.
4 more what?
Yeah.
Arms.
Yeah, well, all right. You got 2. You got mine. What do you need me to point to, and what do you want me to push?
I'm pointing right at it.
Okay. That right there? That right there?
Right there.
Not that one.
That one over there.
Do not press. Yeah, give me intelligence and pilot as you start to get this thing up and running there.
Can she use highly educated?
Yes. Yes, you have that, yes. Highly educated, absolutely.
It'd be funny if Ariel has a doctor like pushing the button to just open and closes like the crew cabins. That's it.
On, off, on,
I
off.
think it did something.
I'll go that.
I did something. Something happened.
Fact.
I am actually a menace on a ship's bridge. Here, let me get that. Is that an overhead compartment? I should close that.
You're that jerk that brings all the carry-ons on the plane, aren't you?
Yes, Mr. Matching set of luggage with the matching cap.
Well,
Sure.
The ship's systems are coming up online as we pass through 5 minutes on our way to 4.5 minutes left. However, with that 6,
No.
How many points are acceptable levels?
Well, one will push it up to average.
See, let me consult my chart here. It's kind of an unfamiliar thing. I'm going to say that you need a hard to get this thing up in the time that you've got.
So was it 6? So
Up to 11.
Yeah, you need 5 to get this thing.
5 points.
okay, that's fine.
Right.
Spend. So for a second, it looks like Dario's gonna get lost there, but he rallies quite nicely, and as everything starts to power up, Dario, you start running through an emergency and abbreviated checklist, and and things start to spin up. Of course.
Okay, that's a doctor. That's a doctor. Is that a doctoring bag? No, I don't think so. I'm terribly confused what this thing means. I don't understand.
Wow. Now I'm scared about Bob.
Alrighty.
Well,
Hey,
bold
by
choice.
the way, well, you know that Bob is a happily married man with 2 kids. just so that, in case there was any lack of clarity on that. I gotta throw that out there.
You just have naked people with luggage. That's already. It's just,
He hasn't prepared.
what is in your folders? Like, I don't know when I'm going to need it, but trust me, guys, I'm gonna need this picture of this naked guy holding this carry-on bag.
Someday.
It's gonna come in handy, and it's gonna be amazing when it does.
That definitely would be a distraction.
Monitored from the Adam and Eve luggage collection.
Luggage collection.
Happened.
So that's what you label the folders as role-playing pictures. Okay.
Depends on the role.
No, honey, honest. It's an NPC.
Yep.
It's my character's
Totally.
picture.
I do picture the curious conversations when he has with his wife. Who are these people? The other ones were okay, but your Friday night group, those are strange people.
Your Google search history has changed so much since you started gaming with them.
I think they're a bad influence on you. I'm just.
Oh,
I'm concerned.
You can't play with you guys anymore.
My wife says you're bad.
Mom says I have to go to bed.
Ouch. Okay.
All right, so back on track. Yeah, Vermin's getting the engine spun up. Daryl, you're on the bridge, familiarizing yourself with the characteristics of the Atlantic patrol boat. The timer on your ship is approaching 4 minutes, but of course, as things start to power up on the ship, you are being hailed by the station's port control.
Ignore it.
I think we need to turn the turrets to them. Daryl? We may have to actually disable their ability to do the land locking mechanism. So, as such, we may need to shoot that control center.
Well, you don't shoot what I'm trying to steer with, you're okay.
Okay. Since I don't have gunnery, I can't help you with that, but, you know.
I
I'm
can
a
point
smart...
out a need, but I can't actually do anything.
I can, well, I'm smart. I might help. I don't know. What goes with gunnery normally?
Heavy weapons is what you're. It would be heavy weapons and. See, that's going to be the. Really, why is it? How do you make a patrol boat with an alertness of D2? I hate the stats in this book. I really do.
Seriously? No! We didn't pick the smartest ship. Damn.
Yeah, true that. Those stats are ridiculous. So we're going to improvise on that one.
Well, since I'm the only one that has
the heavy weapons, or if you have it, the ship's weapons specialty, plus the alertness of the patrol boat as you use its sensors to try and aim, which in this case we're going to say is a D8.
So you got D8 because you got missile launcher.
I know.
Awesome. All right.
If I had a missile launcher. 2 D8s.
Hey man, your dice box is way too organized.
Actually, it's a box for storing thread and needles for sewing.
No. That's a dice box. Thread and needle.
The Star Wars, like the hero click things in them, I think.
Yeah.
The minis, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I stack them.
So with your 8, yeah, and fortunately the command center control room of this isn't terribly elusive since it's built in a building.
They don't dodge well.
Yeah, it does not dodge well. So yeah, even with the 8, you're able to whip around the ship's weapons and lock on there. Don't know if you're firing yet, but you are able to point the weapons at them menacingly.
Has the other ship blown up yet?
Yeah, I was kind of hoping this would happen after the ship blew up, but the best it is.
We're gonna say there's a couple minutes left until that ship blows up. Got like 2.
I'm getting my gun out, getting near the loading bay.
Although, I'm saying if you wanted to blow up earlier, I'm sure that it would make sense that you guys would rig some kind of secondary trigger if you wanted to blow it up sooner than its time frame, and that makes sense.
I'm sure, and if you need plot points, I will throw them in there.
No, it makes sense that you guys would think of that. So yeah, if you guys want that, I can totally go with that.
But we gave the detonator to Chewie.
We need that.
He's very confused. I thought you wanted blown up now. I said later.
Yeah, we need a distraction.
All right. So, as the tails, of course, the hails kind of pick up in frequency when you power up the weapons and point them in their direction there.
Are we landlocked currently?
Not as yet, especially since you pointed the weapons at them.
Oh, good. All right.
Sorry, weapon malfunction here. Very bad. With the weapons pointed at them, they haven't gone to land locking yet because you don't necessarily want to get hit with a missile, but you're getting a lot of you're ordered to stand down. You're stealing property of the Cold Union. This is considered an act of war. You're getting the big bold threats that you'd expect to get over that. I'm sorry, automated systems has taken over. Will not deactivate.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, you guys hit the button on your trigger there and blow up the Arrowhead courier, whatever it was called.
Mm-hmm.
the rental that you're not getting your security deposit back on.
Oh, Niska's gonna be so.
Actually, no. Niska will be perfectly happy because we're gonna hand him this ship in exchange for Pandora.
True.
Great. Really happy with this exchange.
Before we start flying, I do want to do something, but wait till we get there. We're not yet there.
All right, so all these demands are coming over, increasing hostility. You will be shot down, yada yada yada. You hit the button. As expected, the Arrowhead class courier explodes, and a very powerful explosion, shockwave, kind of rattle, rocks your ship and knocks a bunch of stuff around in the port area. Of course, then
mayhem. That's what we're aiming for. Mayhem.
And there's been an explosion. Their defense net seems to be coming up. They're definitely trying to contain this because they're worried about damage to other ships. Prelude to attack by the Spartans.
Can we? Okay, so wait. I just need a quick. I'm trying to picture this. All right. So currently the ship is sitting in such a way that we're able to target the control center. Do we have a direct path to exit this? Is this an open air hangar or is this?
It's a giant open air dock facility. It's not
okay, all right. So we don't have to fly it through something. We just got to jump into the air and get going.
Yeah, you've got like a big terminal and a bunch of docking slips and whatnot.
Okay, all right. Okay, cool. I strap in. I imagine this is about to get very interesting. Because if not, we're going to die here on this particular tarmac.
There are all sorts of alert messages and talking about getting fighters ready and emergency crews and damage assessments and
We probably need to lessen that planning ability they have right now. We don't want them organizing a pursuit party.
Orders, Captain?
Your patrol boat is warmed and you can lift off at your leisure. You are not landlocked. Seems to be there's been some damage, of course, to the port facility itself, as one would expect with a ship blowing up there. So their systems are a bit on the scrambled side, but there's a lot of notifications coming across from the Cold Union Defense Net.
Is there a way to target radio control versus just blowing up the whole control room, or does it require the actual control room?
And you can try and pinpoint target. We need another targeting roll from you, Daryl, to see how pinpoint you can get it. But
well, if we hit the control room, that'll knock out their communications, correct?
well, yeah, because the damage. You're taking. It's a decapitation shot at that point. You're taking out the command staff of this facility.
It's actually not a bad idea. It will disrupt ship traffic, thus making it more difficult for them to actually enact pursuit.
Okay. I have a sequence of events. I'm going to tell Daryl to take off. I'm going to get on the comms and a very loud, irrational scream for the Spartan Alliance!
Oh, Lord.
And then tell Daryl to fire for it.
No. Oh, no. Well,
Oh dear.
It'll point them in another direction, won't it?
yes, you will stir up a hornet's nest.
Oh, come on, let's be fair.
What the heck caused them to cause the cold whatever to flip out?
It was already there.
Well,
Come on.
I guess.
This is how a Cold War goes hot.
We just wanted them not to chase us.
Success.
And then billions died in the flames of war that followed. But hey, we weren't chased.
Wow, yeah. We should at least warn them, hey, guys, yeah, we blame something on you. You might want to be ready for some income.
Yeah, sure. You want to pass that information along?
Yeah, even I feel bad about that.
Well, maybe I misunderstood. I didn't realize it was a
Cold War. It's a Cold
Cold
War.
War still. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, then maybe I don't want to start World War III for them.
What you might say is that this is a cautionary tale. Don't landlock your guests. Simple. They won't learn from that, but the point will be made.
Sorry, you made us prove a point.
You made us blow you up.
Look what you made us do.
Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
I didn't do this to you. Let's just be honest. You know?
Yeah, okay. A slight revision to what I say then. I didn't land with intent to cause violence, but you keep me on this planet, threaten to search my ship. That's not going to happen, so have a nice day. And then shoot the control room.
Yeah, we kind of ruined their day. We did.
Well, at least I went back and didn't start a World War.
Exactly. That's true. Though, Spartans probably have monitors. They're probably well aware. They may well consider it an opportunity.
Well, I can't control that.
That's true. You can't. Nothing to do with you.
No. I consider this a win. I didn't blame the other side.
Oh no. This
is the growing movement.
This is an opportunity for you to grow from a mistake. Assuming you survive.
And then tell Daryl to floor it.
Yeah, with the weapons already targeted there, all you have to do is really push the button, and after you send your message, there's, kind of the start of a response that is immediately squelched by the fact that, a couple of them, a couple missiles go tearing into their, into the central tower of this facility.
Attention ship, do not leave. Oh wait, there's missiles coming at us.
This just in, we're exploding.
Yes, I like that.
Still not a lot.
Okay, what is the weapons loadout for this thing? We know they have missiles.
-2. Those are only 2 missiles.
The gear loadout for your patrol boat is they haven't changed much. You've got 8 100-pound short-range missiles with and 10 10-pound short-range missiles. With decoy or jammer warheads, a 20-pound cannon, 2 1-pound autocannons, a couple of shuttles, a couple of the ASREV short-range interceptors, the Alliance short-range enforcement vessel, the one that looks kind of like an F-16, and some escape pods.
Wow.
Bunch of stuff.
This is a serious upgrade for us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Won't replace Pandora's Fury, but since we're in the business of revenge at the moment, this is actually pretty handy.
It kind of is.
Damn logo off. We're good.
Yeah. Is it a cruiser?
So,
What do we have? Did you say it's a cruiser?
it's the Alliance patrol boat.
Patrol boat. There it is. Yes, okay.
Yeah, stats are on page 125 of the core book. Map is on 126 and 127 of the core book.
Okay.
Hey, we
Officers.
have multiple airlocks.
Wow.
Just saying.
Okay. Yeah.
So, sucking people out of them all the time.
Currently have in them at the moment. We'll have to figure out what to do with them. But okay, get us out of here, Dario.
Yeah. So, Daryl, let's have. This is definitely not going to fall under your mid-bulk piloting because this is way larger than the mid-bulk.
Oh man.
So, straight piloting plus the agility of your patrol boat, which is also a D6.
And
Oh, what?
I was gonna say, any pop that you need to spend.
Extra.
I don't want to blow up.
And we crash right directly into the thing we just exploded.
Spend 3, you get a D6. Okay. My highly organized dice box.
Still haven't used that big D20 yet.
Oh, I've used it.
Oh, you used it.
Yeah.
I have.
And we played Cosmic Patrol.
9!
Well,
I don't know what I would have gotten.
it's above average, so it's not necessarily as graceful as some of the flying you've done with Pandora's Fury, but from the flaming wreckage of Pioneer Station, you lift off, and are we heading direct? Well, so you're able to take off, of course, because everything is in disarray. They're trying to get themselves reorganized, and the military's activating, but the station itself is, it's just an absolute mess between the exploded ship and the damage you dealt it with the missile strike on the command center. So the question I have is, where are you heading? Are we heading out into orbit? We're heading somewhere else with this? Where are we going with your ship now?
Where are we going, Captain?
Don't think we'd worked out that far.
What else is new?
We were going to go around to the other side of the planet to ask them, but that would be unwise now.
Yeah. No, I think we realized that. I think at the end of the session we were realizing that probably wasn't going to work out. We were going to get the same kind of trying to enlist us to beat these guys kind of in rhetoric, probably.
Okay, so what's the most rational location that we could actually go check out next? Would we necessarily know that?
I know in some instances of some of the episodes, some ships did scans for like certain trails, like I don't know, engine. I don't know what it's called, but it's
Do we know?
like mission trails. E-mission.
Pandora's unique signature?
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah, you guys would know that because I mean her engines have been modified enough that it's something that would stand out.
Okay, can we scan for that?
Well, with this ship, it's far better than your it's better than your courier. You probably have better luck with it.
Let's do that because we're not getting a response through our other channels. So.
Because who does that? Is that Bourbon or is that comms? That's Bourbon, isn't it?
Well, the scanner, operating the scanner is actually a specialty under pilot, so it's probably going to be Daryl operating it. Let's look here. Well, I mean, it could be Daryl. It could also be Thurman. Thurman's got some piloting skills.
Just flat piloting it probably be better if it's Daryl.
It's a specialty of it's a specialty you can take under piloting. So unless you have the specialty that's flat piloting, but both Daryl and Thurman have piloting at D6, so it's kind of
okay.
Another.
Well, I guess since Daryl's busy flying, then after Thurman can help out.
The intelligence plus.
Well, it's going to be your pilot plus the alertness of this patrol boat, which we decided is a D8. Plus, it's got perception of a D6 as a thing, so you can use that as well. So it's going to be D6, D8, and then your D6 piloting.
9.
Seems to be a popular number tonight.
How many is 9?
Alright. Let's see. 9, not the greatest of rolls, unfortunately.
But we had 2 plot points to make it 11.
That would be better if you want to spend those. That would certainly be better than your 9.
I will.
It is on Mother.
Alright. So, yeah, splitting your 2 plot points, giving you an 11. You scan, and you don't find anything around 3 hills that indicate that Pandora's Fury was here. But back at the original site, the last known location of Pandora's Fury, you do pick up with your 11 and your improved stuff. It's very faint. It's faded from time, or perhaps the ship itself wasn't operating under full power when this trail was made. You end up with a trail that heads towards, if I unfold my map, here in the Georgia system, the gas giant known as Daedalus. Oops. Still on the ground over there. Now, Daedalus itself, of course, is a gas giant, so it has no known settlements on, of course, because it's a gas giant. Could be something else there, who knows? But it has 4 moons that are all settled. They're terraformed and have people living on them. So current status of said people are unknown.
Okay, I pull that up on the map to show Captain. Again, a faint signal lit from here. Near Bilex.
I guess that's the first place we need to go. Once we get closer, maybe we'll have some more options.
Ah,
But keep weapons
They
hot,
have
I guess.
they have tracking on their ships, don't they? Like the ability to actually pick up where their ship happens to be at any given moment.
well, and yeah, it's got transponders and beacons, just like other ships would have. Read on the navsat and whatnot.
I find the off switch. Click.
That might require an actual disabling of it.
Yeah,
I was
a
hoping
bit
for
more
an off
complicated.
switch.
That's gonna fall more under Bourbon's sphere of influence there.
Okay, well, I point out to Bourbon that I cannot find the off switch for the transponder. So, yeah,
Let me install a big red button for you.
that would be great. Can
But
you do
before
that?
you do that, could you disable it?
Oh,
Before you do
Sure.
that button?
Urban goes up. It's that one that says disable transponder.
That security systems again, or
Yeah.
technical or
No,
mechanical?
it's gonna be technical because you're actually filling with the software and whatnot there. So yeah, give me intelligence and tech security and mixing your head for numbers there.
12.
It takes a bit of doing with your 12, but you're able to basically familiarity with Alliance systems and the fact that it has been customized and whatnot. That you're able to cut off the transponder so that at the very least the people on Three Hills won't be able to track you down without having to work for it.
We should have released. Oh, never mind. I say we should have released our virus, but that's on Pandora.
That's currently on Pandora. Sorry, there's no.
No re-releasing the Three Hills virus on Three Hills.
Well, they've already got it, so they're kind of already dealing with that.
yeah.
If we
That's how
wanted
we
to do that,
genetically
I could.
modified it.
That's right, we did something on there. I could probably scan for that too.
Scan for what?
The virus.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. I
thought we didn't want to start a genocide.
You mean to look for?
Genocide is such an overused term these days.
If we wanted a large mass battle, then I could have just blamed the other side, and that would have solved
Well,
it.
no. I think it's probably better that we leave things as they are without causing any more
No,
mayhem.
I'm not going to release it. I'm
Don't
going to
give 'em-
scan for it because it's on our ship.
Huh.
I don't want to give them more of a reason to chase us or track us down.
That would be bad. Very bad. Well, they're going to come after us if they can, which is why we're kind of shutting off the transponder to make it a little harder for them.
Yeah.
Hopefully they'll figure out that they picked a fight, and that was, maybe they'll realize it was their fault. It's usually not how it goes down, but,
Wishful thinking.
Okay.
I think they're probably going to launch a search for us.
We will be the reason why both sides join forces to try to kill us.
Great.
We create peace on the planet.
Great. No, I guess. Yay us.
We're peacemakers now. Yay!
Just
Peace,
make everyone hate us.
destruction. Yes, that's how it works. We're only blowing this up for your own good. You'll understand later.
Alright. So, are we about, the next question is, are we cruising in that direction, or are we going hard burn in that direction?
This is not my ship, so let's hard burn. If we have the gas to do it, let's get there quick.
Yeah, her tanks are full. I mean, not going to have your ship parked in a readiness state without having full fuel tanks.
Yes, I want my ship back. And eventually trails go cold, so.
The faster the better.
Mm-hmm.
How far are we from
Daedalus not very far, and hard burn it's like to take you like 15 minutes to get over there.
Okay.
Oh.
Cool. 15 minutes. Boy, I'm not used to that.
I can save on my insurance as well. Space Geico.
Space Geico. Insure your rentals. See.
So easy a reaver could do it.
Hey, look, it's the flow bar.
See. Can I screen here without crashing things? Let's find out.
I love when that question is always followed with a disconnection.
Yeah. Alright, so right, we're all seeing that.
Looky there.
That's Daedalus,
Gas giant.
gas giant, with a couple of its moons. A couple other ones not in picture, but that is getting awfully big in the window.
Can we narrow down the search to which moon?
Well, let's have let's have another scanner roll from whoever wants to operate the scanners here. See if we can't narrow that down.
13.
Look at you rolling better than that. That's no moon. That's Starkiller Base. Good luck with it.
That's an asteroid belt. That's a moon.
That's a space station.
A whole planet is a station? Who would ever think of that?
There's got to be a way to blow it up. Oh, it's a way to blow it up.
So it's just bigger.
Right. So, with your 13,
Glad I'm not working tomorrow.
let's see. Oops. Turn this off here. So, you're scanning, and
Jersey, New Jersey.
trying to narrow it down. Best you can, anyway. It has been a while. There has been some particle drift, as one might imagine. But you're looking at it, and the trail seems to point at the gas giant itself.
Oh, those jerks.
What?
Oh, hell no. Can we enter the atmosphere with this boat?
Is this going to be gas?
What was that?
I mean, is
Can you
that
repeat that, John?
It's going to be gas. It's not going to be an atmosphere or anything.
particle. And yeah, I mean, with gravity screening and whatnot that goes on with ships these days, you can't. You can, yes, go in there. Of course, you are kind of flying into the upper atmosphere of a gas giant. All of that implies.
Would that be a good place to hide a ship?
Be a great place to hide a ship. all the turbulence and charged particles and whatnot going on there. It's a great place to hide. I mean, it's going to bounce your scanners all the way around. Visibility, you can't get visibility from it from the outside, so you can't necessarily fire on it from orbit.
Daryl, you think you can manage that?
And it's also a gas giant, so it is pretty good size.
What are the atmospheric conditions of this gas giant? Every gas giant I've ever seen has winds in excess of 500 miles an hour.
Yes.
Okay, so if that's
this one, there's no difference.
So is there a place where, because you still have to be able to be stable wherever you are, is there a place where it would make more sense to hide a ship than another, per se? Like, is there an area of calm in one of the wind bands or at the poles or something like that?
Yeah. At the poles, the winds are much calmer, and be much easier to do that.
Okay. Well, north or south?
Which are we closest to? Or if the emissions lead to closer to one or the other, then what that direction? If it doesn't indicate either side, then whichever ones we're closest to.
Sadly, you can't get the trail kind of gets lost in the shuffle there, so you can't necessarily narrow it down to a single pole. You're kind of just getting it somewhere on this gas giant.
Fair enough.
Looks like there's been some activity around this gas giant lately, or some ship traffic of some sort coming and going. So you kind of gets lost in kind of a mess of leftover residual trails.
But we don't see any ship traffic right now.
Not right now, no.
Are there any orbital platforms?
Let's have a scanning roll, see what you can find there.
Okay. 13.
13. All right. So you are scanning and concentrated, trying to narrow it down and whatnot there. And you think you have something towards the northern pole. Bit hard to get a read on it from this distance for some reason. But there is an object there that's large enough to be a platform.
Looks like that's where we need to go.
Just wondering, how are we going to approach this? Assuming they have Pandora's Fury, which looks increasingly likely. You think they'll hand it over if we just ask for it?
Even though I say pretty please?
Maybe if we say pretty please with missiles on top.
We got some of those.
We got a lot of those. This ship is well appointed.
We are very much the heavier firepower compared to our old ship. We can kind of convince it's in their best interest in living. I would even be willing to donate a shuttle to them.
Unless they have more guns. We don't know the situation yet. We may have to read the situation a little better first.
We also have support ships in the back too.
That's true. But
Yeah, we really can't. There's not much planning we can go until we know how well they're armed. I mean, are we boarding? Are we
sneaking? Are we? Yeah.
Kind of hard to sneak in a ship this size.
If we take one of the A's around, we can probably do a scouting pass. It's smaller, probably won't be as noticed.
Well, it's good. Good idea, too.
You gonna try flying that?
I learned from the best. Jonah.
Well, sure enough. Okay.
All right, I head back towards the support. Anyone coming with me?
Don't all jump at once.
Silence is deafening.
I will.
Mechanic, technical experience?
Technical? Not me.
Mechanical?
Definitely not me.
All right.
You need mechanical?
I'll go. I'm not sure how useful I'll be, but I'm not useful here either. So.
Doctor.
What's the plan?
What plan?
I'm going to make a scouting pass with the smaller ship, so less likely to be noticed.
What were you needing technical for?
Yeah, just in case
Or my
something
thoughts.
goes wrong.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had a specific. I mean, because if so, then that makes sense for me to ask Bourbon to
I
ride
can
on with
say
you.
it, but I can't fix it in case something happens.
Probably should meet B-Doc. Seeing as how you can't fix.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding. Gutter tell him when he won.
So Bourbon's going, I take it, and I'm staying here?
Yeah, probably for the best.
All right, fine. Well, Thurman,
It's not like I'm doing much here.
yeah, try not to kill the engineer. Or yourself, that'd be bad.
Thanks.
It's an afterthought.
Yeah, it was kind of an afterthought. Oh, wait, Thurman, too. Yeah, okay.
Well, if Thurman dies, then Bourbon pretty much is out of luck.
It's hard to escape the fact that we have two doctors on board right now. It's odd.
Yeah,
Keep a
we're
spare
getting
for
close.
just such an occasion.
With the ratings coming up, one of you are going to go.
Yeah, well,
One of you has to die.
Hey, wait, that might be overkill.
No, honest, it makes a great season finale. Okay.
No. I don't like that.
This is an offshoot of a Joss Whedon show.
Yeah, damn it, you're right. One of us has to die in a poignant yet heartfelt sort of way, so that it was a good death, but really bad.
To make it look like we all could die. See,
Right.
right
You
next
walked
to
into
one of us.
He walks in the hangar bay, the locker bursts open, and the person locked in the locker jams a spear through his chest.
Oh, wow. Yeah, she's totally still in there.
Yeah.
I didn't see
You
that
know,
coming.
anyone, yeah, the ship's pretty big, so you probably couldn't hear it, but if you pass by the locker that she's locked in, she's definitely pounding on it.
All right.
Let me out.
Big gun.
Let me out.
Big gun again. I guess I'll handle this. You guys gonna do your thing. I I move her to the airlock where the rest of her unconscious friends are. Oh, that death was unexpected. Yeah.
But why did he get beheaded? That was weird with a sword.
Beheaded. It's not cool. It's a rough way to go.
All right, so
I
we've got Bourbon, Thurman, and Alex going into the gas giant in an Azrev, while Daryl and the doc and Ben Barber stay behind, and we're going to deal with the prisoner there.
Well, if I was going because I didn't want the doctor to go by himself. If he has Thurman, then it makes sense just me to stay on board, I guess.
All right, so in that case, it's going to be Bourbon and Thurman, while everyone else stays behind.
Yeah.
So once we're safely away, Thurman, this is our chance. I planted a bomb on the ship. Let's go.
If the ship goes less than speed class 6, it'll blow up.
Look, if the ship ever slows down, man.
It's a bomb somewhere on there. I left them some clues to give them something to do while we're gone, see if they can find it.
Oh, you're bored? Here.
You're in danger! Bye. Alright, so first things first, let's have a piloting roll from you, Thurman, for not for undocking necessarily, but for flying some interceptor into a gas giant. Its agility is a D10, so you've got that plus your piloting.
Okay. 7.
That could have gone better. So the Azrev launches from the patrol boat and quickly disappears from visual contact as it enters the blowing winds of the gas giant. And yeah, it's a very rough ride for you two. That ship is getting shaken all over the place with that 7. Let's have, all right, Bourbon, let's have intelligence and mechanical repairs. And headed for numbers will work here.
11. 12. My math. It's the new math.
Math is hard.
Even with a head for numbers.
All right, so the ship is getting jostled about. It's certainly making life interesting for you, Bourbon, but you're holding together as as Thurman attempts to lock on to this potential platform that you've detected.
What kind of sensors does this thing have?
We're gonna give it. See, this alertness this is a D6. I don't like that either. So we're gonna give that as a D10 alertness because it's an interceptor. It should be able to see better than that.
Okay, I'm gonna turn on the scanners.
All right. So yeah, alertness D10. Your pilot D6. And and add a D4 to that for its various perks and whatnot, say for its assets.
So that would be 13.
Is your dice broken? Every time you roll, you hit a 13.
I'm using the dice you sent me.
Like, all of them 13. Oh, 13. 13. Alright, so you can detect the platform. You can tell that you're off course for it after that 7 that you rolled. You're drifting pretty heavily away from it. At this range, and you're not picking up. You're just kind of detecting it. You're still kind of far away with everything going on to detect it. It looks big, and it looks like it's currently expending a considerable amount of power. But beyond that, you're going to need to get closer and get more on target before you can see it. Before you get any more details than that.
Okay, I will try to move in closer. Use the force, Thurman.
Thurman, your targeting computer's off.
That's not how the Force works.
Well, it works.
That'd be 11 piloting roll.
Alright, so after getting that better sensor reading, idea of where you're going, you adjust course. It's a bit smoother now as you're starting to get the hang of piloting inside of a gas giant, and things are starting to kind of normalize a bit there. Let's see, do I have that open? I don't think that I do. Let's see if we can get squeezed in 2 screen shares. Oh, that's bigger than I thought it was going to be.
I think you're pushing it there.
I am, but we're gonna. I'm a gambler.
Damn you, TSR-80. We're going to do this.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do it right.
Don't aim at the TSR-80.
That and okay, there we go.
Oh.
Resolving as that. It's broadcasting no beacons or anything of that would identify it or give this thing a name. The computer on board, its database, the best it can give you is that it's an alliance, be a pre-Cortex fall era alliance platform that would have a mining platform that had been mining gas and helium-3 and whatnot from the gas giant.
I suppose it's obvious Pandora's docked to that, right?
You're not seeing Pandora. You're not picking up anything that would look like Pandora. Although you are picking up, you're not necessarily picking them up, but there are a number of spots on the platform that show up just essentially as voids that could indicate shielded areas of the platform.
Oh boy. Keeps getting better and better.
Well, I can't make it easy now.
Yeah.
I'm going to scan for the biological signature of the of what we're carrying.
All right. Interesting.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, give me another scanner roll. See what you can come up with there.
Okay. 10. And let's on a plot point to make it 11.
Make it 11. You know, as you're scanning, you do pick up traces of the Three Hills virus.
Any particular area on this platform?
It's actually pretty diffuse. You're not picking up any kind of concentrated thing there, but in the non-seal areas, it looked like in the control room, in the control room, maybe in the crew quarters areas, you're picking up traces in there. Indicates more of people who were exposed to it rather than the actual source of it. But
Oh my. Did someone steal a ship to set us up?
This is getting better and better.
Bryce wouldn't do that to us.
Flipping to now.
Wow.
What do you
Don't really
think?
have a choice.
What do you think? Should I take another pass just to see?
Yeah, I think that's probably.
Okay. And we try to get closer. Do another pass.
Triangulate.
And that's a 9.
all right.
And I'm playing the game tonight because I'm spending all my plot points, it seems. So let's throw 2 more in there to make it 11, just in case.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me look at a thing here. All right. So you're coming in to make your pass.
Can I set the scanners to take pictures too?
Yeah. I don't need a roll for that. That's pretty much just push a button and it's recording kind of a thing. But as you come in and you're making your pass, on your consoles there, because it's of course a combat vessel, alarms start to go off. You are being scanned.
Abort.
Fire missiles at it.
The alarms quickly change from scan to appears weapon systems are attempting to lock on.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
All right, give me that piloting roll for getting the hell out of here.
And might as well spend 2 plot points to get a D4.
This
Say
isn't
my very
important
last
or anything.
one. Nine. No, I'm sorry, 10. 6 plus 3 plus 1.
Lock comes on. It's a good thing that you do because as you punch it to get out of there, the weapon systems of the platform cut loose on where you were, and it's not missiles. It's a beam weapon. Reads as they've got an EMP cannon of some sort on this platform. And had you been there, it would have hit you. But it appears to be attempting to reacquire. I'm going to need one more piloting roll, see if you can't get out of the way before it does.
So just in case no one explained, you're in the atmosphere of a gas giant. So if that actually hits you, you're going to fall into the gas giant.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember us well.
For my next character.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why did I fly with you?
I ask myself that question every day.
Bourbon, can you guess a little more out of this ship?
Can I get some more oomph on the engines?
Well, we could certainly try. Give me intelligence and this will be mechanical. Yeah, mechanical repairs. Let's do that. The head for numbers will work for that.
17.
Yeesh, holy crap.
Wow.
As cool as the other side of the pillow, just kind of deftly moves his hands over the control panels. Like, yeah, there you go.
What annoys you really though is when he pulls out a rag, sprays something on it, and just wipes the monitor, and all of a sudden the ship
Just
just
keep
takes
that
off.
little bit on there.
With just the contrast.
Yeah, that should do it. Go ahead.
And I got a 12 as a piloting roll.
All right. The platform takes one more shot at you, but you're able to easily avoid it, especially with the extra oomph given to you by Bourbon with the engines. And with that, you're out of. It would appear that you're out of its scanner range because the alarms die down on your status panels and don't show any further weapons lock.
Okay.
Big sigh.
Well,
We lived.
yay.
Okay, wait. 2 doctors, 2 pilots. This isn't a bad deal.
All right, so now you guys heading back to the ship after that, or what is your plan here?
Yeah, I guess we'll go back to the ship.
All right, so we will cut from there to the ship where Ben and Alex are heading down to the locker. as you approach, you can you can hear some banging and kind of is anyone out there? Is anyone even out there? No.
All right. When I get to the locker, is the captain with me?
I figured I'd tag along
Okay.
just in case you needed any backup.
All right.
Causing problems.
I pull my gun out and I bang on the locker from the outside. Shut up!
Really?
Yeah. Have to kind of
Cool.
establish a little control here. I'm like, okay. I can see how you don't want to be in there anymore. It was convenient and fast, and unfortunately I was in a hurry. I'm gonna take you out of there. Okay?
You're right. Okay.
All right. So what I want you to do, no sudden moves. I'm hoping that it was suitably cramped in there, that it would dissuade that. But if not, be sure that I am more than willing to shoot you dead if necessary. Am I understood?
Understood.
All right. I open the door. The gun is trained on her.
All right. Yeah, and she's kind of cracked in there, and she's unless she's springing out at you or anything like that.
Okay. I step back, making sure I give her nice space.
She slowly and with her hands where you can see her, where you can see them, comes out of the locker. Clearly, there's a bit of when she gets clear. There's a bit of kind of the stretching you'd expect after being locked in a cramped space for a certain period of time. But
Several hours.
yeah, no, there are no sudden movements or anything like that. Just kind of
All right.
definitely sweaty.
All right. Let's walk. I gesture in the direction I want her to go. I'm gonna take her with her friend. Put her with her friends for now.
All right. So just walking along, it's like, so how much is the Spartan Federation paying you to do this?
believe it or not, this has absolutely nothing to do with your federation or whoever the hell they are. We don't know anything about them. We didn't know anything about you.
And especially your leader, it's not like you see over. There's a definite bit of confusion where it's like, then why are you people doing this?
We landed on your planet just trying to actually ascertain where our ship had been stolen. And in return from that, your, I don't know if it's your policy or anything, but you landlocked us, knowing that we were actively trying to leave.
Yeah, it's standard procedure.
It's
All ships get a security sweep before they go. The Spartans are crafty. They have spies everywhere.
right. You already knew we weren't your spies.
Well, how do we know that we don't know for certain who is or isn't a spy? Outsiders.
Yeah, that's the other thing, the whole outsiders thing. So here's what happened. You accidentally, no, you didn't accidentally do it. You actually intentionally landlocked somebody, and you shouldn't have. We had the means to actually make your life very unpleasant, as your situation now suggests. It's a stupid policy. You're not at war with the rest of the verse. You're just at war with people on the other side of your little rock.
So you stole the warship to prove that the policy was wrong?
Yes, as you understand, crew Pandora's Fury only does overkill. That's all we do.
Everything is turned to 11 on this ship. Damn it!
You teach them hard the first time.
They will not make a mistake again.
Yeah.
It was just it's just a routine security sweep. I don't understand.
Actually, no, it's routine.
The problem is
you.
It's actually routine to you. It's paranoid delusion to everyone else.
Well, but I don't know where any of you people are from or what you've been through, but and we've been through a lot on Free Hills after the Cortex fell. And the Spartans tried to take everything over. We're the only thing standing in the way from them dominating the whole planet.
I landed on your little planet because someone stole my ship. And the people I talked to tried to keep my ship.
They wouldn't have kept your ship unless you've got some kind of contraband on it, or you're smuggling in, you're providing aid to the Spartans, or smuggling out intel.
I didn't really care to allow anyone to search my ship. Shouldn't have to.
So, do you often flaunt the laws and cultures of places you land?
Yes.
Yep.
No prime directive for us.
Screw your prime directive.
Here's the thing. If you invite a ship to land on your planet, you should at least be polite, particularly when you represent an entirely different government.
Were they not polite?
If you say one thing and do another, that makes you a hypocrite, which we find repellent.
Especially you.
So, you assaulted me, stole the ship. I'm pretty certain I heard the weapons fire.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Over a security sweep?
No,
The principal thing.
it wasn't over a security sweep. You unlawfully detained a ship.
But you were in our territory. Our laws are the ones that apply.
You detained a ship knowing that we were no threat to you.
Actually,
How did we know? How did we know you weren't any threat to us without doing a security sweep?
We weren't a threat to you until you did that.
you didn't even tell us you were doing a security sweep before we left.
The controller should have explained that better, I suppose. But
Yeah, you might want to actually talk to them about explaining things like that better before inviting a ship to land and then not allowing it to leave. That looks an awful lot like.
you wouldn't have been. You wouldn't have said unless you guys are hiding something or you enemies of the state. You wouldn't have been detained.
Yeah, whatever. Listen, shut up and get in the airlock.
Yeah, she's kind of like, she's following along there. So what do you plan to do with us?
I don't know. Maybe we'll space you.
Oops, my finger slipped.
Just kind of says to Grimace like, oh, no, that's.
You're pretty sure that everyone other than you are ruthless monsters. So,
Well,
what do you expect?
And you can say that, but even we don't execute prisoners without a trial.
Oh, please. Of course you do. Get in there and stop talking.
She gets in there, and
All
kind
right.
of looking at you defiantly.
I shut it. All right. So she can't hear now. All right. So we got to prep this shuttle and let these people go, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't mind letting them sweat for a little bit,
All right.
but yeah, let's disable any kind of weapon systems on the shuttle.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to disable communications, but
Now she's biting.
They will shoot their own people out of the sky.
they might, they might just do that, and I don't know, it'd be an ironic justice, but
Yeah. Well.
I don't necessarily want to be the cause of that. So,
All right.
is there a way to disable like long-range communications but leave close range? So, in other words, they couldn't call in from where they're at, but once they hit atmosphere, they could still communicate.
There is. Let me look at character sheets here. And with your D4 in tech engineering, it'd probably be an uphill climb for you. You'd be better off with the Bourbon doing it, but
Yeah.
and you
Well,
could,
go ahead.
and you could. It's just going to take you a while. There's no guarantee to get it right.
I mean, I don't mind starting on it, but to be honest, we're probably not going to send them away until we're getting close to leaving too, because we don't want them to hurry back and then bring the cavalry since they know where we are. So I don't mind waiting until Bourbon gets on board to do that,
Okay.
since they're just doing a scouting mission as far as we know, and they'll be back soon. I hope, if they don't all get blown up, kind of thing.
We're back. We come back.
Yeah. About this time, Daryl, if you're still up on the bridge, you'll start getting this radar ping from the Azra, and you see it emerge from the gas giant, moving quickly.
Incoming.
What? Incoming? What?
They're firing on us?
I know they're going fast enough. They might as well.
Wait, there's a ship coming towards us?
Done something.
Oh, wait, it's our ship.
Our ship. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Not used to having a shuttle. Okay.
No, what the?
Fire! Shoot it down! Shoot it down! Shoot the bogey!
Okay, Bourbon, I'm going to make a hyperspace jump when we hit the port.
All right.
Okay. Are they okay?
Yeah, as far as I can see, I don't think there's any damage.
And so with you guys clear, you can. Are you hailing? Are you guys communicating with them with each other there, or what do you?
Please.
Hi. When we get back, we need to have a come to Jesus meeting.
No,
Hallelujah.
I hate come to Jesus meetings. They're always full of bad news.
Get on board and meet up with us.
All right.
Okay. So I'm going to prepare my
Speech.
presentation.
PowerPoint presentation.
PowerPoint and everything.
I'll
what
prep
we're
the
seeing
conference room.
Here's where we kind of petered us up a little bit when the EMP came for us.
Hey, this ship has an actual conference room, so I will get it ready.
Bryce,
Well,
I grabbed some rations, and feed the prisoner, at least the one that's awake.
yeah, all right. Kind of takes them from you, still looking at you defiantly and with a definite amount of hatred.
Oh, please.
Mm-hmm. I shut the door. I just give her the food. Turn and walk away. I make sure it's locked.
Can we, not open the airlock, but, vent it a little? No.
God!
Like Alien.
A slow leak.
No.
Resurrection. Just kind of hold your hand over the button.
WWND, what would Niska do?
Take your shoes off.
Has anyone been watching The Expanse?
I
No, I haven't.
couldn't get into it after like 3 or 4 episodes.
Okay. All right. Someone was thrown into an airlock.
Like, hey, we do that.
Yeah, it was bad. It's as horrible as we imagine.
First they based Finn on Mike's character. Now they're airlocking people.
I know, come on.
So much of that Force Awakens is just lifted from our game. It's just annoying.
I'm starting to wonder.
No.
So I want royalties, damn it!
Yeah. So I head to the. I guess where do we have a meeting room on this ship? It's so freaking big. It's hard to tell.
There is a
Yeah.
conference room.
Really? Wow.
Right across from the rec room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got a rec room?
On the mid-
We got a rec room.
Really?
And a lounge on the second
Yeah.
level.
Yeah.
There's a lounge?
Yeah. There's a lounge. You've got a rec room, a conference room, a bunch of weapons locker, a big
Hey,
galley.
Look at how
We
big the
can
med
fix
bay
this
is.
up better than the
Medical.
Pandora.
Yeah, screw Pandora. Let's just take this.
This one's actually got some guns on it.
Hey,
Sorry, that was
engineering, quarters.
we were momentarily disloyal. Sorry about that.
there are extra airlocks. I will learn how to fly this thing back.
Sorry.
Yeah, someone's gonna have to fly this sucker back, aren't they?
I know, right?
But it's a rec room. It's got
No.
Pac-Man.
In a conference room.
This could be our vacation.
Foosball, damn it! I love foosball!
Well, there's no swimming pool, so screw it.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
see?
It does have vending machines, though. Have you noticed these? Wow. And
Fruit,
those
like fruity Odie bars. Fruity
now,
chocolate bars.
now
Oh,
with
man.
actual peanuts.
Slurm.
Yeah.
They have a med bay and a recovery ward.
Wow.
A 2-level engineering.
What?
Makes-
Two-level engineering.
Level engineering.
We can't leave this ship behind. What are you, crazy?
This will be our vacationing vehicle. Okay?
This is where we go to relax.
we will tow this one behind the Pandora.
Yeah, I know, right? We install a pool because that's the only thing that's lacking. And a sun deck.
The Pandora will be our shuttle.
Look, it's got a holodeck.
Oh God, no! That always malfunctions. You don't want that.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, some
It'll take over the ship.
from that.
The holodeck tried to kill us again. Damn it! Just unplug it and reboot it.
That was one of my favorite lines when Worf joined Deep Space Nine. He's talking to O'Brien about the good old days at Enterprise. And O'Brien goes, "Yeah, if only the damn hollow suites would have worked."
Oh, okay. So I'm sitting in the conference room eating a Fruity Oaty bar, now with peanuts.
There you go.
10% more peanuts.
Feel like a peanutty Oni bar.
It's kind of good. You wouldn't have thought.
Peanut Oaty bars.
No, don't do that.
Oh, yeah, it's stuck.
Vetoed. Vetoed.
So I give him the scoop. Okay, we found this mining platform. Scanned it for the virus. It's kind of all over the facility, not concentrated in one area. There's several places where they could berth a ship, but I couldn't see if it when I went in closer to get more visual. We got fired upon twice with EMPs, so we had to get out of there.
Okay. I suppose we could talk to them. It would be unconventional for us, but I think. How long? We have medium range missiles, right? Several medium range missiles.
These are all short range.
Are they all short range?
Yeah.
Well, if they start firing on
Yeah.
a ship that was just patrolling around without any conversation, I don't think they're going to talk to us.
Well, I mean, they might if we point missiles at them.
Yeah. Especially since the missiles probably won't react well with the gas.
Or do much for their ability to actually stay aloft.
Right, but if they have the upper hand in that they can just fire the AMP and then we're down.
Well, the missile has to get to us.
Keeping in mind it's a bigger ship than our actual ship, probably would be able to hit us.
It's probably true. Okay, so if we can't,
Dickheads, huh?
I mean, honestly, frankly, I don't care, frankly, if they even take it. If we just do an even change, they take this shit and we take Pandora. I don't care.
That's always an option.
Oh, we're going there. That's not debate, but
Okay.
why does it always work out this way?
It's tradition.
Let me set the gas on fire as a distraction.
Let me burn the gas line down real quick.
I was going to ask, can we set the whole planet on fire? They did it on Farscape.
I'm going to be a tall order.
Oh, come on.
They had an entire writing crew to control that fire. We don't. Or, well, rather, Bryce is the writing crew, so the writing team. I don't know if he'd necessarily write it in our favor.
Well, it's on fire, and so are you.
I guess we could call down to him and talk to him before we get within weapon range.
Probably would be a good idea.
Because imagine that at least gets us a start. Because even though it's likely Pandora is down there, we don't have confirmation yet.
Actually, why don't we send out the signal?
Oh, now that it's closer, see if it works. Stronger ship.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's test the theory out.
Okay. So, once again, you gather around and send out the ping. And wait.
it.
One single
Wait.
ping raised.
And there is no answer to your ping.
Okay. Let's
Mister
talk to these idiots.
Mister had crew on that ship, didn't he?
Yeah, I remember you guys found them floating in space.
Yeah, it's messed up. Okay. Well, if they're willing to space people, we can assume they probably aren't willing to negotiate, but they may be business like. Um, uh, it's on you, Captain. You want to talk to him?
Not particularly, but I guess you have a valid point, and you should probably try something different for a change. You what? No, I don't. I don't think Alex is calm enough at this point to talk.
Should give the Sulu speech. If you test me, I will end you.
You will be destroyed.
You know what? I am overconfident, so let me warn them that I'm about to board the ship. So yeah, I'm gonna call them, because if talking doesn't work, I'm gonna probably end up just telling them I'm gonna take it. And that will work out wonderfully. I don't express that. I pull a theory here, and I don't tell the crew that I'm going to do that.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't understand. Wait, hold up. Theory has a thing? Really?
There has been twice that you've done stuff that you almost purposely said, I don't tell the rest of them I'm doing this, but...
Ah, damn it, you're right. I remember both those situations. Ah, how did I turn into that? Okay.
So yeah, I ring them up. What do I, British?
So you get a... So there's kind of a pause, and you get a... What? It's audio only. There's no visual feeds. You're just getting audio.
I am Captain Alexandria Anna Grace Marie Lee. I am the captain of the ship that you have docked on your station, and I aim to get it back. How that happens depends on this conversation right now.
It's a pause, like... Okay. What are your terms?
Well, first option, I guess, is...
Rattles off your entire name back to you. What are your terms, Captain Alex? Yada, yada, yada.
I guess first option is you hand over the ship. I'll start with that.
I just hand over the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Why would I do that?
Because I have enough firepower and enough experience on this crew to end all of you.
So you're going to come in here and fire on my platform. You know, my platforms are pretty twitchy. You start doing damage, and it's likely you could destroy the thing you're looking for.
Well, I'm a little crazy that way. I'd rather blow it up than someone else own it.
I see. And hmm, interesting. So if you can't have it, no one can.
It's kind of special to me. I don't like other people having their hands on her.
So what's in it for me?
Your life? You know what? I'll even be nice. I'll throw in 5,000 platinum.
That it's an awfully low price for such a valuable thing as Pandora's Fury.
Well, you forgot to previously mentioned your life.
Yeah, but there are people willing to pay things even more valuable than my life for this ship.
Okay, but you're not going to live long enough to spend that money.
Who says it's money? There's more than money in this first.
Is the distance too far for me to read his mind?
There's no way you're going to read his mind. You're on
Okay.
a ship, he's on a mining platform in a gas giant.
I
kind
figured.
of, I kind of look like Alex and give her the.
Yeah. He's getting that point.
Put him on hold. Tell him
But
we'll.
yeah, we're dead.
Yeah, dead air. Yeah, this guy.
Yeah, I agree. Okay, I'll mute it.
Tell him we can cure their Three Hills fever.
I will unmute it. How about a cure?
A cure for.
Your Three Hills virus? We have a doctor on board that's cured it already.
It's kind of a pause. Like, well, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're talking about things of value. But talks of cure are nice. How do I know it's not just some kind of trick? The crew of Pandora's Fury has quite the reputation.
Well, if you know the crew of Pandora's Fury, you know then the ship of that said, the crew of that ship were the ones that dropped down on, and I list the planet. I can't remember. And then I guess I paused to look at my doctor here.
Tell them that in the interest of good faith gesture, you'll send over just a doctor who is no threat to them.
You sure about that?
Presenting you this gift of this doctor.
Yeah.
It's these droids.
Hey, wait a minute, can you do that?
Doc, I don't want to put you in danger with these people. You sure about this?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I don't like the idea, but it makes sense, and it is a goodwill gesture, and I can, in fact, provide a cure. Or I can give bastards the bubonic plague. One or the other.
Okay, I get back on. All right, fine. As a sign of good faith, we'll send a doctor alone to board and to give you proof of the cure.
Okay.
I will, however, need access to Pandora's Fury to I will need access to Pandora's Fury for synthesis, though.
Yeah, we'll pass that on. Relay that.
The pause.
His equipment is on board, and the things needed to synthesize the cure is on board. We've had to appropriate other transportation since you stole our ship and gear.
No tricks.
Don't push me. We're operating in good faith here.
Well,
Don't make me kill you.
no tricks. Captain.
No disintegrations.
Take all the fun out of things.
If my captain is, or sorry, if my dock is kept unharmed, you have nothing to fear.
Okay. Then we agree to your good faith gesture.
Okay. So don't shoot the shuttle that's approaching this time.
Well, no, you're going to be our guest. Why would we shoot at our guest?
We've had some recent misunderstandings with other places we've been guests at. Okay, so
Okay.
he'll be coming over shortly. And I disconnected. I really hate those people.
Yeah, but they got something we want, and
I don't know. They seem pretty friendly.
You're muted, Mike.
Well, considering the circumstances.
hey, Doc, when you go there, looks like Landing Bay 94 is the best one.
Of course it is. You do realize I can't fly.
Yeah.
Point.
You'll have to take me there and take the ship back.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call Uber.
Of course. Or you could. Can't you program a flight plan?
I don't know that the Azrev's going to have a smart enough from autopilot to do that, given the atmospheric conditions inside of the gas giant. I think you're going to have an actual pilot on board, just given the,
Hostile conditions.
the hostile conditions you're flying through. If it was just kind of going through space, then yeah, you could get away with that. But actually, flying down through, choppy atmosphere.
Okay.
Can we back up a little bit? If I knew that, and I'd amend my statement versus we send the doctor alone. We will have our pilot drop him off. Because I guess I would be aware of that the doc can't fly.
Yeah, you'd be aware that. Yeah, you'd be aware of Ben's that doesn't have pilots. So yeah, we can work on that.
Okay, that way they don't a trick.
Blast them.
All right. I grab my gear and get on the shuttle.
All right. Get the shuttle and.
And we're sending the two docs onto the place. It's very dangerous.
2 doctors enter, 1 doctor leaves.
Considering previous conversations.
We can do it like Kirk and Khan. We can get the powered spacesuits.
Oh.
Or like Kirk and Sulu, kind of space dive, jumping onto the platform or the mining platform. There you go.
Let you go with us to.
Or we could just take the ship. Yeah, that'd be good. Let's do that.
I don't like any of these plans. Let's take a ship.
Yeah, all of these plans have flaws.
So So Thurman gets changed into his red shirt. Gets his.
Oh, you can't wear that shirt going anywhere with me. I know what that shirt means.
What?
Well, it's laundry day. This is what's clean. It'll be fine.
Red shirts are bad luck on ships. Did anybody ever tell you that?
I'll wear my yellow shirt.
Just ask my dad.
No, gold. Always wear the gold shirt.
Okay.
Something preferably with stripes.
Yeah, and maybe the officer insignia on it.
Doc comes out in his studded golden shirt that shines in the light.
That's right. Can't die as long as I'm wearing this bad boy.
So you find a way to get your shirt torn.
No, yes, that's true.
Hey, it's from my clubbing days when I used to go to raves.
Well, or I have to wear it though, because in the event that it's ripped off, that means that I can actually show off my studded torso while I'm fighting somebody hand to hand without weapons for some inexplicable reason.
Kirk, Gore, and Captain Punch.
Hard to fight when you're sucking in your gut the entire fight. All right, I take it doesn't take us long to get there.
No, this time around, give me a piloting roll just to be on the safe side to see how it goes, since you are flying into hazardous conditions, but you're not necessarily trying to make a clandestine sensor run, and you kind of actually have a better idea of where it is.
I'm just saying, if I don't roll double ones.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh no.
12.
Oh, okay, good.
You careen the shuttle into the station. They assume we're firing upon them, and they blow us out of the sky.
And I've actually killed very few player characters over the course of GMing, but I did kill 2 on a botch in terms of on a shuttle flight. So I'm just saying, I have precedent.
There is precedent.
Yep, there is. So, all right. So yeah, you're 12. You know where you're going. You're going straight there this time. So. As you get close there, you get hailed by the platform, and yeah, just to keep tradition alive, you were directed to land on pad 9-4.
Okay.
It's like one of the outreach, or like one of the outreach ones. Like it's basically like a door that opens. It's like more of a landing, dock or whatnot there, because you don't want to be out in the open there with the atmosphere and stuff. But
That would be bad.
All right, so yeah, you come in for a landing. There's You've got a contingent of 4 people there. They're not wearing uniforms or insignia of anything. They would they would give away where they're from. They're mostly just kind of dressed in generic jumpsuits and whatnot there. And they're standing outside waiting for you to come out there.
That's exactly what I was thinking. I suddenly have a plan. Like, oh, I could just do that. Yeah, that's easier. All right.
Before he gets off, I tell him, "Good luck, Doctor."
Yeah. Luckily, in the event anything goes wrong, they still have a doctor.
Doctor?
Doctor.
Doctor.
All right. I walk off onto the mining platform.
I pull away so they don't think I'm pulling a trick.
All right. I take it I have people reading me.
Yes. Guy, just for like. So you're the doctor, huh?
I am the doctor.
Doctor Who. So you're not gonna throw a fit if we pat you down for weapons or anything like that, are you?
I'm carrying a pistol. It's a revolver.
Well, you're not
There's
gonna
6 rounds.
mind terribly if we hang on to that for you.
Actually, I do, because it's unnecessary. Every last one of you is armed.
Yeah, but we just as soon not have a couple of us get shot before we have a chance to get you gunned down.
If I were going to shoot you, trust me, you'd know. But if you have to take it, all right.
We'd all just feel better, this whole goodwill thing and whatnot.
Yeah, goodwill. You stole our ship. By the way, where's the ship?
Well, since we're all friends here, we'll take you to your ship so that you can do whatever it is you need to do with here. Although I'm gonna have to ask you not to be terribly long with it. We do have a timetable.
How sick are your people?
Well, most of us are still in stage 1. There's a couple of us that have hit stage 2.
Oh, okay. Well, trust me, once you hit stage 3, I could just wait it out if I were sadistic. I'm not. This will be pretty straightforward.
Wait, you're not sadistic?
Shut up.
They don't know that.
Shut up, rabbit. So yeah, I'm headed. I just followed them to the ship. How many people are sick? Need to make.
Right now, about 15 of us.
Okay, that will spread.
Yes, we're familiar with how virulent it is.
Okay, and the worst of it right now is stage 1. You have anybody in any other stages?
There's a couple of us in stage 2.
Okay, they'll have to be triaged. I have to see them first.
We can do that.
Okay. All right. I don't have anything else until they get me on Pandora's Fury.
Yeah. So so we'll cut from there as you're being led through there. So you guys back on the ship. You guys doing Thurman? Are you heading? First off, yeah. Are you heading back to the patrol boat, or are you waiting somewhere on station, or what is your plan?
No, I'm headed back because we set alone, and if I hang around, they'll not think that.
All right. So yeah.
Whose ball game going?
Yeah, Thurman reappears and is easily able to redock with the patrol boat. Are you guys doing anything in particular, or just hanging out, or kind of checking in here?
Loading up my weapons. I fully expect this to go south.
You know, Alex, I think that sword is sharp enough.
All right.
Okay.
Do gotta be sure.
I think you can cut through a tomato and a tin can.
And a tin can? Let me try. I'm in the galley cutting up vegetables.
I saw this on Iron Chef.
How much did that cost you?
Easy payments for them.
Captain compulsively chops up vegetables.
Captain, you're just chopping up our rations now. That's all you're doing there. That's just rations you're chopping up. There's no need for that.
But look how smoothly it goes through it. See?
Yeah. We know, but I mean, it's just a ration bar at this point.
Yeah. I don't even have to unwrap it. It cuts it.
Yeah, that's bad. I don't even have to unwrap it.
Again, the Ginsu wrench sword. Billy Mays. Wait, hey, he's here from.
Alright, so you guys are just kind of basically waiting and kind of killing time. No big plan you're getting ready to unfurl or something like that?
Oh,
Well,
I'm I'm assuming that with Ben's comment of trying to ask about Lenore, he might have passed on what he's going to do, or should we, if we had to prepare for anything, but
Actually, I'm sorry. Yeah, I haven't actually said a word, have I? Short answer, I'm going to see if Lenore has any means by which she can infiltrate the mining platform's computer systems.
Hmm.
And if so, upload a copy of herself into the mining platform's computer systems with the intent to terminate with extreme prejudice upon command. If it turns out that we're not being dealt with in good faith.
minimum at least to shut off all weaponry,
Yep.
weapon systems.
Yep, disable all weapon systems and take control of the ship's navigation system. I'm sorry, the platform navigation system, and be ready to turn it off.
Yeah, so we can dock and all that.
Mhm.
Okay, yeah. So as we're gearing up, just waiting for that message, I guess Lenore pinging us or however she would do it.
All right. So we'll cut back from the patrol boat back to the mining platform then, and you're led away from where you were, and you make some turns, and you come up to it's another bay, except this door is far more substantial looking, and kind of makes sense given that in the survey that Thurman did, there are areas of the platform that were shielded from sensors. These doors definitely look like they are capable of shielding anything from prying eyes. They don't match the rest of the platform. This appears to be an upgrade that has been installed. Maybe by these people, maybe by who knows. Maybe the Alliance had something going on here back in the day. Hard to tell, but it's clearly non-standard equipment for the platform. The guy who you were talking to seems to be at least in charge of this group of people. Goes over to a control panel off the right of this giant, kind of door frame here, and pushes some buttons, and the door opens. Some lights come on. There's no markings inside of this platform of this docking bay. The walls look gray and dingy. Parked in the middle here is Pandora's Fury. Although Pandora's Fury looks significantly worse for wear than the last time that you saw her.
She is on blocks. I am going to be.
Yeah. I'm on blocks. They stole the tires. No, she hasn't been stripped for parts or anything like that. But
I know, but when I see her, I literally just kind of come like to a stutter stop, and I stare.
And she's not quite sitting right. It looks like she may be experiencing some kind of hydraulics problem. Her array of lights and stuff that she would have on, as any ship would, aren't really on. You can even see from the windows of the cockpit kind of light flicker instead of actual light up.
Whoever who's escorting me? Is it the captain of this?
He didn't introduce himself, but you've heard him referred to as Jarek. You assume that he's at least in command of this group of people here.
Okay, I give Jarek a very, very hard stare.
There's something wrong. It wasn't easy to subdue Pandora's Fury.
I'm surprised. If you saw your home beat all to shit, how would you feel?
I have seen my home beat all to shit.
I don't give a shit about your suffering right now. Let me go make. All right, I walk over to the ship.
You give Mike a plot point just for saying that.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're under, yeah, it takes two because that was awesome.
Okay. All right, I go on board.
So
Here.
you get on board, and yeah, the lights are flickering. The main lights are all offline. The emergency lights kind of flicker on and kind of short and whatnot. Not that you guys had a lot of cargo in the cargo bay. Actually, you did because you guys did have a load of cargo heading out to Salisbury that you took from Lazarus when you were heading out that direction a while back. That has been
Appropriated.
well, yes. At this point, you've got some empty cargo containers that have been kind of tossed about. Other stuff that was in the cargo hold has been knocked about, partially from the attack, partially from partially from sorry, I got distracted there for a minute. Partially from getting knocked around in combat, also partially from of course, all the air was decompressed, and some people were spaced here, so it looks like that.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you notice that usually Lenore, would greet you when you came on board. Lenore is silent.
Yeah, Lenore was instructed to hide her presence.
That
Yeah.
could be that. Only that.
So I'm hoping that was maintained. Please see why I wouldn't. All right, I beeline straight to the medical bay section.
Alright, so
You replaced your medical beds with plush velour.
No.
so you get to the medical bay, and
Ransom drugs, of course.
there has been a little. It's been rifled through. I will say that.
Okay, I look around. All right, I may well have a list of things that I may need for you to bring back, like a pack of locusts.
Yes, we can do that. Although we didn't take much from you here as of yet. It's more just seeing what you have of value.
Okay. Stand over there. I mean, I gotta work. I start working. And I do actually start producing the viral cure. I'd see how much I have on hand, if I have any left.
You have some on hand because they haven't looted much, but
Okay,
they've got their.
I do not tell them I have any on hand. In fact, I keep that, start synthesizing more from scratch. I'll have to make it from scratch. And I check the computer system. Are we up and running, more or less?
No. Not much. There's not much computer functionality. In fact, your computer terminal seems to be having trouble maintaining power. Kind of flickers on, kind of dims, and
I don't suppose your engineering types could get me a little bit more power to this terminal, because without this computer, there will be no cure.
Joey kind of looks at him. A couple people there and kind of nods at them, and they leave. Like, we'll see what we can do. The ship suffered a significant amount of damage when we took her in. But then again,
Talk about is it a Pyrrhic victory? I believe that's the word.
well, the interested party didn't just wanted to not destroy. They didn't necessarily specify what condition it was in.
If you saw this ship when she's flying and she's at 100%, it's
I-
amazing.
Well, I did. I was, on the crew that helped take her down. I saw her in flight.
And you should feel bad. I turn away from you. My character's a little hurt. You hurt my ship, you jerk. It's my home, you hurt my ship. I want to kick your ass. Yep, I'm gonna cure you all right. I got this thing.
He just kind of makes himself comfortable there. After a bit, the main lights don't come up, but the emergency lights stabilize in the medical bay, and your computer panel at least has full power.
Oh, alrighty then. I start typing into the terminal. And I start moving around, just actually starting synthesizing. Like, is he actually in the medical bay?
Yeah, he's over by. He's not like standing over your shoulder. He's more just kind of over by the door, just kind of kind of doing one of those kind of lean on the door frame kind of a thing.
All right, I kind of glance at him and I go, "You may as well have a seat."
Okay.
Over
Myself
there,
in my
so you're not in
comfortable. Okay. Pulls up uprights a chair and then sits in it.
All right.
Pulls out a magazine from the waiting room.
I go to I'm back at the terminal, and as I'm in the midst of synthesizing, running up the centrifuges and everything, I type in Lenore status.
Let me see here. There's the notebook at.
And then I type in comma Dr. Benjamin Callahan inquiring. Otherwise, she wouldn't know. I don't know if she has eyes or visuals or anything like that.
All right, so you type that in, and you get a bit of of just kind of garbled stuff that kind of pops up, and then you kind of get that doesn't even look like something that Lenora would type, and you're going to be like you get them systems offline, multiple failures detected, systems offline, multiple failures detected.
Oh.
Kind of repeat, and then you kind of get, let's see, kind of like all of a sudden it's kind of a stutter, like where am I?
Oh crap!
I can't see. I can't see. Where am I? I don't remember. System failure, systems of failures.
Oh damn! All right,
no,
so
you didn't.
I'm staying calm. I'm typing. Transmit, copy, upload to I'm thinking. Hey,
Doc Thurman at Prodigy.net.
I say the system's core has been damaged by whatever it was that you guys did to it. I need some momentary processing power. Is there any way that I could patch into the platform's computer systems to do molecular processing?
Kind of like, well, not from in here. This is a shitty bunker. Maybe we can rig something up for you.
Or I mean, if I can, I presume this area is shielded.
Yes. We
Okay. I
well, we
mean,
keep things we don't want people to see.
right. Well, I can. If you can open the door momentarily, I can just do a transmission straight out to your computer core and back. That's all I need.
Let's size you up this. Okay, if that's what you need. So you kind of he pulls out an intercom from his pocket and tells a couple of them tells someone on the other end to send a couple of technicians down here. And a couple minutes later, you hear the sound of footsteps echoing through the quiet ship because nothing is running.
Okay. I tell Lenore to go silent again, and I clear the screen.
And a couple of technicians come in. They're younger than Jarek, and it's like, all right, Doc, you tell these people what it is you need, and they'll get you set up.
All right. The core is damaged. I need more processing power than what the ship is capable of providing.
All right, we can run we can't do it wirelessly, but we could do a hardwired connection from in here to out there.
It might be better, be faster.
Yeah, so we'll do that for you. Give us won't take but a couple minutes.
Okay.
They disappear again and kind of hear. It's kind of weird because you've got to hear them. They're not in this room with you because they're going to to the core itself and whatnot there. But you can kind of almost hear them kind of echoing through them, silent.
Could you please contact my ship and give them a status update? They're probably going to be wondering what's going on.
Sure, we can do that for you. You want to talk to them yourself, or you trust us to give them the status update?
I'll talk to them. That's fine. It's not a question of trust. They'll probably have more specific questions.
So he talks into his intercom again, and takes a bit, and he kind of talks like, "There you go."
Actually, that ship doesn't have a name designation for us, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. Alliance.
Right, you called them, so they just kind of whatever frequency you called on, they're just the first time around there, kind of bouncing it back to them. So
okay. Hey.
Meanwhile, on the patrol boat, the phone rings, and whoever wants to answer can answer it.
Okay. So, hey everyone. I kind of wish we brought bourbon.
That didn't sound good.
Yeah. It's different.
How's the ship? How does she look?
Oh, here we go.
I'm trying to think about what I know about the captain and thinking this could be bad.
Well, you saw the chat, right?
Yeah, I saw it. I'm like,
okay.
It's good. We're all good here.
She'll be all right.
She'll be okay. All right.
Yeah. So currently, we're needing to supplement some core power. So I am in the process of actually getting that done. But I wanted to give you a quick status update. I'm okay. Yeah, and I'm okay. So, we're in the process of synthesizing. and that should take probably another 3 to 4 hours, I think, max, and that should do it.
So processing power, does it? So we're missing things.
I shouldn't say that. Yeah, well, yeah, she took a little, she took a little damage.
Yeah. Well. Okay. Little damage. Is she communicating well still?
Not as well as one would hope if one is trying to talk to the core.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of corruption in the files, in the file systems. So I'm having to supplement our core's power with the platforms. So hopefully that will be enough.
Of course, you said damage. I mean, this is just like cosmetic stuff, right?
Yeah. Cause I look around, I look at him.
Ben, you seem a little quieter
What?
than normal.
No, I'm fine. It's
Normally not this speechless.
it's cosmetic.
Tell me honestly, did they damage my ship?
Hey, Captain, listen. I'm having some difficulty maintaining. You're cutting out. Click. I look at the guy and I go, okay, so I just
kind of sounds like, problem?
I need you to understand. If I told my captain just how bad the damage was on this ship, she might just fire missiles at you with me here. I'm kind of thinking she might. So this is not so much about me protecting you. This is about me protecting me from a captain who will go insane if she sees this ship or knows what it's like. Okay? Just so that we're clear. All right. Let me do this. All right, so I go ahead, I do another inquiry for Lenore, and see what I get.
So yeah, you get another cluster of garbled stuff.
All right.
Systems failure, systems offline, failure, systems.
Okay. Upload to platform, copy, upload to mining platform. I indicate where to go, and then I tell it to communicate back to this terminal, nowhere else.
How badly wounded is Lenore right now?
I'm trying to see if I can get her to do an integrity check and then do error correction, which means, I mean, she would have to be able to do that.
Wound. Where am platform? Upload. Wounded.
Shit. Okay, let me think.
You should have seen your dog look at you when you said shit.
So I was like, oh, it's getting real. It's getting real.
I actually do have to watch my language around her because she will leave the room.
I have sensitive ears.
Okay.
More.
I don't know what to do now. I need help. I can't actually ask them. I need someone who knows Pandora systems. I need our engineer.
I mean, I can get some of my tech guys up here. There's something else you need fixed.
Nah, it's not gonna work.
No, not at all. No.
Nah, he'd never lie to you.
Okay. Now I think I'm certain of it.
Ben's telling me just now. Nah. All right. Okay. Can I instruct Lenore to do a system integrity check and error correct? Is that possible?
Yeah, so you instruct her, and just kind of silence for a minute there, and then some more garbled stuff pops up, and you get more system failure, systems offline, systems malfunction. You get them error correct fail, system integrity at 32%.
All right. I think that's as far as that's gonna go. All right. All right. So no worries. All right. All right. I tell Lenore to go back into silent mode and I wipe the screen again.
All right.
And I disconnect it from. Actually, I tell them they can just disconnect it. No, I don't need it anymore.
That's all right. So you tells his technician friends over his Lenore kind of do that. And you hear more climbing around, echoing through the silent vessel.
All right, I gone ahead and finish synthesizing what I'm going to synthesize for them. And when I'm done, here you go. Of course, naturally, you're gonna have to have me give one person an injection so that you can make sure that they don't die, so that you can be certain that I'm not doing anything treacherous.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
Treachery!
We have some trust issues.
All right, so give me a victim. Oh, I'm sorry, a patient.
Yeah.
Ha, little medical humor there.
If you'll come with me, we can go to the infirmary where we've got the stage 2s.
All right. I'll walk in.
Trust falls.
And we can do, yeah, that's right. And then after that, we can do trust
falls.
They would not like me. Kawomph.
You're supposed to catch me.
It's your own damn fault. Trust me.
Whoops. I'm sorry. Well, actually, I'm not. Sorry. No, I'm not. All right. Once there, I perform the injections on the several that are all stage 2s, and then I said you should notice improvement after about 3 hours. You should stabilize a little bit, and the rest will just be them healing as their immune system fires up.
All right.
I twiddle my thumbs.
All right. So you're twiddling your thumbs. So we'll cut back to the patrol boat after the doctor's transmission. So now how are things out here? Still no pings from Lenore.
I really think Ben was lying to me.
Oh. No. Yes, no.
They've done something to my ship. And Lenore.
Either way, you're going to kick their ass, so what difference does it make?
Fair enough.
That's a great line. Take a plot point for that line. That's an awesome line. I don't know why I'm looking for justification. You're going to go kick their ass. You're going to blow them up anyway.
Fair enough. I don't know how I would be able to get on there at this point, but
Actually, what Bourbon suggested in jest would work. If you don't miss.
Yeah, if you miss, you get crushed by the ever-increasing gravity of a gas giant.
Yeah, 'cause there's no stopping that fall if you miss.
Yeah.
No.
Or worse yet, bounce off. That could happen too.
Captain, you gotta consider if you don't want to risk Ben right now.
Yeah.
He's very competent. He can handle situations. You don't want to escalate anything.
Wow. I didn't,
Okay.
I didn't even roll blue blood.
I actually kind of do, but I understand your point.
I know you get emotional about the ship, but hey, I had some good times in this ship too. Well, no, they weren't really that good. They're kind of horrid.
Now, this is hindsight. That was a really terrible time.
It's awful. I don't know what I was thinking.
And then we triggered the program apocalypse. Holy shit!
No matter I became a hermit, I gotta go rethink my life.
There's a reason why I did that. Yeah.
You're right. But, oh.
Oh, wow. That'd be wrong. Sorry, I just checked one of Bob's other links.
Okay.
Massive wave of spirits with a kilograms, but that's seconds.
Is there a way to get down there? How are we going to get down there quickly, though, once he gets us set up? Because at some point, we're going to have to get down there.
Injury.
Well, when he's done, he'll call us, and then we'll have to go pick him up.
You know what's really sad is I looked at this and went, oh, it's kinetic energy equation. Okay, yeah. Okay, mass of Reaver's sphere, velocity of Reaver's sphere, kinetic energy equals 45,500 joules. Yeah. Yeah, I totally get that. God, I'm a geek. Even I'm a little startled by that. Alrighty. Thank you, Bob, by the way. That's actually good information to know.
Good to know. Good to know.
Good to know.
So therefore, Reaver Spear can do D8 damage.
Actually, what that really translates into is that at 45,500 joules can push a gigantic hole through your chest and pin you to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I got out of that.
That's what it did.
So
All
Wash
very sad.
died because of science.
Yes. Kinetic energy, baby. It'll kill you.
God damn you, science.
Damn you, kinetic energy. All right. Sorry. I digress. What were you doing?
Yeah, I don't think there's any. I so want to do something, but I'm not going to. I'm going to prepare for the trip down there because I'm going to be going when the shuttle goes down there.
All right.
Oh. Oh.
I do ask the guy, hey, does Pandora still fly?
No, not really. We tied her pretty good, and the damage alone it took from the EMP blast probably fried most of her systems.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And besides, we don't think it's irreparable or anything like that, but
Yeah. Okay. My mild-mannered behavior is completely obscuring the fact that they are all dead now. There's nothing I can do to save
you're all going to die because you damaged the ship.
them. I can
Hear you, but they're
cure
gonna
you
kill
all
you.
for nothing. I'm curing you for nothing.
But it's like I said, the interested party didn't necessarily care about. They just wanted wanted it, didn't necessarily care how banged up it was.
Interested party. I
Oh
don't
yeah.
suppose you're willing to share who that was.
So he kind of smiles, like, well, Pandora's Fury is a ship with quite the reputation.
It's
Some
true.
made yourself pretty good enemies, including the Green Dragon's Tongue, who are willing to pay quite a bit for Pandora's Fury.
I mean, you run over one person and they take a person.
And it kind of looks at you. It kind of sounds like, in fact, they should be here for too
crap.
long to pick it up.
No.
Oh,
All right. I just kind of look at him and like, I roll my eyes like I don't care.
And
I walk over and I just examine my patients.
alright, so you are examining your patients. We will cut one final time to the
I can't
bridge.
warn them. Oh my God, I can't warn them.
We will cut one final time to the bridge of the patrol boat. On the very edge of your radar bubble, in fact, approaching the gas giant, not where you are, like not like approaching behind you, but kind of like, if like you're here facing the gas giant this way, kind of approaching from this side over here. You pick up a pair of ships.
Pair.
And I believe since it's midnight, that's where we will stop for the evening.
Oh, curse you, Bryce.
Curse you and your cliffhangers.
That is horrible. It's horrible.
Oh, no. Because that mood that Alex is in now, she wants to kill something, and you just provided her something to kill.
No, better yet though. Oh my gosh, this is beyond.
This is gonna go so badly. This may be the final episode. I'm sorry if I
Look at my Star
that down.
Wars. I can't.
Well, everyone died, so.
Yeah, bring that one out next session, Bryce. Bring that one back. Bring it back from that.
Challenge accepted.
We now visit Underworld. Serenity, Afterlife.
I do have an idea, but I won't be able to do it until later. Until
Let's go with them 4 advancement points and 4 plot points for today's extravaganza.
I think
What'd they do to my ship?
it's more like what didn't they do? They hit it with missiles, they hit it with EMP, they hit it with they boarded it, they trashed it. Oh my. Yeah, I'm like, oh crap.
And I think the saddest part, it won't fly.
And it
Right there.
won't
They signed their death warrant with that.
I think it's probably fair that under, I'm not sure what it falls under. Subterfuge? I think.
Covert?
Or is it under covert?
Yeah, I could see. Well, I could see it fall under I could see that fall under covert, or I could also see it fall under influence as well. I could see that going both ways. And you've got both at a D6, so you could pick that, especially with whichever one you want there. But I can see it applying in both.
Okay. I guess I'll stick it under covert. It doesn't really matter, I don't think. But
Not really, just kind of a.
it doesn't occur to me. He's been lying a lot, and a lot.
That you have.
Sometimes,
Pretty good at it, there, Doc.
yeah, sometimes more successfully than others. But I think maybe I can put that down now.
I believe so.
All right, so it's a D8 in subterfuge, and I spent, yeah, it's only 6 for that. And how many plot points did we get?
4.
Okay. I think we have a max of what? 10?
12.
12.
12. Okay, well, I can take 3 of those then.
You can hit the stop button.